Alright, so recap. We are still in the Dwarven excavation. And what has happened so far is if you're not hearing anything right now, Prika, it's because it's your internet, your internet, not mine. Just FYI. Okay, so we've the group has entered this dwarven excavation site. They had Daslin and Norbus, who greeted them kind of inside a bit and said, "Hey, you guys, clear it out. We'll give you these sending stones, and just make sure you look for." I don't think they mentioned secret passages because maybe they were a bit like greedy about them, but you guys did find them with Kendrick's investigation help, and you explored. You went three separate directions. We had Axel and Og going to the north. We had Svaldor going in this passageway on his own. We had Gravedigger and Kendrick going down to the south here. Svaldor found an ooze and slowly backed away, firing it down with his smite. And then most of the group kind of joined in this central chamber to help take down the ooze. Meanwhile, Oguumak and Axel had found this kind of rock slide here, and there was a sliver of light going through this way. So they're like, okay, something's probably behind this. You guys spent a couple hours kind of whittling it down, getting getting the way through. All right, we are not going to have Kendrick apparently. He said another day. Fun. Okay, and you guys made it through eventually, and when you did, you found that dwarven statue with like some horns and this greedy look on its face, looking at this glowing green gem. You debated for a while about what to do about it, and after a while, everybody left the room except for Og and Axel. And Og used his pseudopod thing to like stretch from his ooze body, which you guys discovered he is in fact a plasmoid in the last game as well. There was some fun interactions there, but he extruded his pseudopod and knocked the gem off the statue, and the gem turned to dust, which you guys would, if you re-enter this room, you would find there was no gem anywhere anymore. And the statue exploded, and luckily only one person, sadly, was within the 10-foot radius of the explosion. It was Og. He managed to make his save and only took half damage, which possibly saved him from dying completely, I'm pretty sure. But he did go down. Axel did chest compressions in the form of Spare the Dying. His chant for that is "Please don't die, please don't die." That is his spell casting language of choice, apparently, for now. And then Svaldor came in and pumped a heal into him to get him back on his feet, which reminds me, based on how I run healing word or cure wounds, you do get your choice. So you could do it as you roll for the hit points that are gained by the character you're healing, and then you get a 50% chance of regaining that spell slot. Or you can just heal for max, and it uses the spell slot.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay, I'm here.
So Svaldor, what would you like to do with that heal?
Roll and have a 50% chance of getting the spell slot back.
Okie dokie. So go ahead.
Just roll the healing for now.
Yeah, roll healing first.
5.
Ouch. Okay, so Og, I think he has 10. I mean, you can see it, I can't. Does he have 10 max? Or he did before you guys went to level 2, but at level... He's still level 1, so... Does his character sheet say 10 max?
He has 7 hit points.
Fucking seriously? How? How's that pot? What's his con? What's his con mod?
Spellcasters
-1.
are pretty small.
Oh shit! He
He's all,
didn't. He didn't fix it. It should be 8 because I don't allow. I don't want your con mod, your negative con mod to affect your hit points. So just something to keep in mind while you're looking at your hit points. So everybody should have their, for level 1 you get your maximum on a hit die. That's just natural plus your con mod if you have more than 0. So his should be 8. If you need help kind of figuring that out, now is the time to do it. I also have to make sure that a certain rogue is working that way. So rogue hit dice I think is a D8. So that's 10. Okay, so we didn't roll. I'm going to call you Prika. So Prika, make sure you go into your character sheet in the hit point area. And just for now, change, like you can click on current. Let me make sure I can do it the right way. Yeah, if you click on current, you can change that number. And you click on max, you can change that number. Change both numbers to 17, and we will we'll figure it out later if we need to. Anybody else have any questions about how to kind of run that hit point thing? If you're just doing standard hit points every level, then you probably don't need to worry about it at all, except for if you have a negative con mod, you're going to have to undo that. So keep that in mind. But I hear nobody speaking up, so... Alright, oh, here we go. Sorry, Axel. Alright, so... Og currently has 5 hit points, and Svaldor, you get to roll whatever you want to roll. That's an even number, and the highest set of numbers is your... Yes, you get your spell slot back, and the lowest set of numbers is no, you don't.
What do you want me to roll?
Whichever die you think is the luckiest for you, or whichever one tickles your fancy. They're all even numbers, so...
The 100?
Sure.
Are we getting a long rest right now, or what?
So what I said in chat is you get to level 2, and you get all your spell slots back, and I'm just, treat it like a long rest right now. That's fine. That's pretty much what, yeah.
I rolled an 83.
Okay, so you get your spell slot back. Although, you guys leveled up anyway. I guess it wouldn't matter in the long run. But keep that in mind, that's how I run those heals. And there's a little bit more to it when you're in combat, but out of combat, it's just, you get your choice between those two things. Okie dokie. So, the statue exploded, Oguumak went down, Axel stabilized him, and Svaldor has revived him with some hit points, so he's up. Thank you guys. That sucked. I don't want to do that again. Let's we should be careful.
Yeah, we shouldn't touch that again. I think.
That's a pretty good impression.
Thank you.
Of my character.
No, me.
Who is my
Me doing Og's impression.
Oh yeah, that is amazing. But yeah, we should go. Yeah, I think that honestly there probably isn't much here anymore except for that gem, which is inherently incredibly evil. Maybe
the gem disintegrated.
Oh, it disintegrated.
Yep.
Good. Well, there's nothing else here, we're pretty sure, so we should probably just leave and tell them that everything was dealt with, and hopefully the dwarfs don't get mad that we did things.
Okay, everybody else? Any thoughts? I know GD can only talk right now by pointing and stuff, so it's up to Svaldor and Axel to talk it out.
So, I think we should go.
Leave,
Yeah,
okay.
we should leave.
I will control Kendrick and Og's tokens. I would assume you guys all want to leave together, kind of as a group.
Yep.
So, whomever wants to be, you guys want to have a marching order you want to think about, or?
I'm always in the front, I'd say.
Okay. So move your token appropriately. I'll have, you guys think Og and Kendrick, where would they be? Og is a druid, kind of squishy apparently. He's also now at, what, druid hit dice is 8, I think? So he would be at
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry
13
about
hit
it too. He will be able to transform into something with a lot.
Oh, I
more
know.
hit
I know.
points than your level
I've played a druid. It's all good.
It's at 13.
13 for Og. I'll have to write that down.
Let me get that thing open again. I was looking at. So I think we should go.
So you can't go this way, obviously. This was revealed. So if Gravedigger's gonna be in the lead, I would say Gravedigger's probably like here. Og.
So yeah, I'll be right behind him probably.
So you think Og and Kendrick would be in the back or kind of in between you guys?
Probably in the back. I'm gonna be in front because I probably have. I think it's. If we wanted to go by hit points, it would probably be. I'm forgetting his name already. Shield Knight, and then it would be Axel, and then I don't know about the rest of the people.
Okay. Are you having this conversation in character or?
Out of character, sorry. I shouldn't say those things out of
Just
character.
do your best not to try to direct other people how to play their characters.
Okay, I was just thinking that.
I get you.
I'm not trying to direct anyone.
Okay, so if this is the marching order, you guys can. Out of curiosity, Svaldor, do you want to play Kendrick?
Do you want me to play Kendrick?
Do you trust yourself to play Kendrick?
I don't trust myself playing as any of the other characters unless they actually finish.
Yeah. What we're gonna do is,
leveling them up.
once you guys get back to town, I am gonna just say Oguumak is gonna spend some time with Agara or whatever the heck her name was, learning. He'll get to, like he said in chat, he'll get to look for animals that he can learn how to shapeshift into. He's gonna go try to practice some more potion making. So he's gonna be out of the next thing you guys go do. And Kendrick,
That's fine.
the shitty thing is Kendrick was sent here in the first place for the thing in the next dungeon, so no, I'll open him up.
Honestly, we're at the point where we lost 2 of our party members, technically.
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
We got 4 out of 6 and 7, I guess, if you count Crackthorn, which I don't know if I should anymore.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he's Saturday.
All right.
Crackthorn hasn't showed up for the other the campaign either, so.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna move y'all. Alright, marching order actually doesn't matter as much as I was making it sound like it's going to right now. You guys get back out to this main area where Dazzlin and Norbus are. No issue, no other traps or anything set up or whatever. Nothing you ran into. Dazzlin says, Did you clear the passages? Did you clear any of the slimes?
Yes, we cleared actually everything. There was also a curse placed on this place by some evil god that we got rid of as well.
Oh, well, that's above and beyond. All right, then. They are going to give you... I mean, as promised, we said you could have some sending stones. We actually have one more oddly enough, than we said we did. And so these 3 sending stones are linked, and you can use them. They're yours. Like, thank you very much, and you can keep whatever you found in there.
Thank you.
Sorry.
A character would look at the rest of the party and say, "You guys think it would be a good idea to go back to the town?" Maybe get some new stuff? Better weapons? Or better armor, I should say. I don't know if we have enough. Maybe? Maybe we could get some stuff from there.
Gravedigger is just going to nod his head to the suggestion. He's down for that.
Before we go, could I do an investigation to see, or I shouldn't say the role I'm doing,
That's okay.
sorry. Can I look around to find any like ingredients or stuff like that?
Ingredients for alchemy stuff?
Alchemy, herbalist stuff as well. Maybe even some cooking ingredients as well, if I find any.
I will say during the cooking, probably not going to be a thing you're going to be finding in these ruins. But alchemy, sure. Give me a...
You need a moment to find stuff. That's fine.
You can choose either... Are you proficient in nature?
Yes, I am proficient in nature. Let me check my proficiency bonus, because I think my proficiency bonus in survival might be higher, but I don't think you want that.
Not this time, no.
Yep, I have proficiency in nature checks.
Okay. Then
and my nature and survival is high.
Yeah, on you guys' way out, you had ample time to look around the passageways and stuff, so give me a nature check.
Okay, rolling that now. I got a dirty 20.
Okay. We will say I don't know exactly how I'm going to handle this right now, so you found 4 units, so just like 4, and then whatever item you can create in D&D Beyond, we'll say tunnel moss.
Tunnel moss?
Yeah, so create it in D&D Beyond, write it down somewhere. Yeah. We'll figure out what that's used for. Yeah, we'll figure out what's used for later, because that's going to be a work in progress on this whole alchemy thing.
Yeah, I'm guessing there are some things that moss is used for generally, or I could just go off of what moss was in folklore, possibly.
We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
That's what you found.
4 units? How many units?
4 units.
Okay.
Once again, guys, thank you. Oh God, I can't do it. Okay, thank you very much for your help in there, clearing out the mooses. They were quite troublesome. And as he is saying that, and allow me some time here, boys and girls. These 6 orcs.
I
come into the area.
I walk up. Can I? Oh, sorry.
Hold on just a second, please. Sorry. Yeah. I gotta rename them for my own sake of keeping track of hit points and all that shit. Alright, so the 6 orcs come into the area, and they look as if they are not the happiest bunch. I can just give you that straight up. You got enough light, you can see their facial expressions. And does anybody want to say something before?
Could I try to talk to them, because you know how my oath doesn't really allow me to kill.
Do you want to talk to them from literally 5 feet away, or do you want to talk to them from where you were?
I'm gonna move up. Hello, what seems to be the issue? He would say to them.
puny human, this is good territory. We take. Is
How
ours now.
about- What did you say to me?
Territory is ours now. This cave
Oh, okay,
looks
that makes more
ours.
sense.
Yes.
Um,
You go.
it looks nice. How? Well, we're not planning to stay here. Maybe you could plan out a deal with the dwarfs over there. Maybe I could negotiate for you both to see if we can find a peaceful solution to this.
Okay.
Good,
Anybody else do anything? Want to say
Anybody
anything?
else gonna do anything? Say anything?
Uh,
Or am I gonna just do what the face of the party usually does?
You're the face of the
I
party?
want-
It was just decided already?
I guess I'm probably the one with the highest charisma check right now in the
Alright.
party at the moment.
Paladin. Yeah, maybe, sure.
I guess I'll try to look as intimidating as possible to keep them from any funny business.
My character also, well, he's like 5'4", but also he is built like a dwarf. He's kind of built like a dwarf.
I did not know that he was stocky. Alright,
Kind of.
so intimidation check from Gravedigger and a persuasion check from Axel.
Okay, let me roll.
You
that.
said
And-
what from me?
Intimidation. And
I rolled
also
a 17.
17, okay. And also Oguumak is likely to also like try to broker peace because that's what he kind of seems to be doing. He'll probably stay next to Gravedigger. Like, come on, guys. I'm sure, like Axel says, like you guys can figure something out.
My character gets the thumbs up to
So
Oguumak.
GD.
Got a 10.
Okay. They are not intimidated by you, unfortunately, my friend.
Yep.
They are, however, willing to listen to what Axel and the dwarves might come to figure out. So, Svaldor, anything you want to say? Kendrick is usually pretty quiet, I think, so.
Svaldor would just be trying to figure out what's going on in the situation.
Okay.
Svaldor does not remember helping out dwarves in the very first place, anyways.
Oh,
I wasn't here.
you
that
weren't
part of
here
the
for
session.
that. I mean,
So I don't know what's
you
going on.
you would remember that they asked you to help clear this shit out, just FYI. Also, Oguumak is still not visible to me, but it's okay.
I just reload, I guess.
I did, but it's okay. I got some. I got another page of like druid cantrips and shit that he can use. It's okay. So, yeah, Axel, what's up?
I walk back to the dwarfs and say, so these people also seem to be looking for a home. I don't know what is necessarily happening. Maybe they were kicked out of their tribal post, but I would rather deal with this in the most peaceful way possible because I'm not technically allowed to kill these people because of my oath.
We understand, lad, but this is dwarven territory. Our ancestors spent centuries just carving this place out, defending it. It's only because of this damned dragon that we were driven out in the first place. But this is dwarven lands.
So, would you be mad at us if we said that we kind of dealt with the corruptive influence of the god of greed here?
How so?
I was just asking if you would be mad at us.
So you dealt with a god that was like corrupted by greed?
No, we dealt with the area. It was corrupted by the dwarvish god of greed.
So there's no more dwarvish god of greed in this area anymore?
Yes, there's no influence, it seems like.
How do you know that? And also, what does that have to do with the
Well-
orcs trying to invade our territory?
Oh, yeah, that doesn't really matter. Just know that all of the souls that were lost here have been sent to the afterlife.
I guess roll a deception check because you're.
They haven't.
Well, you're. I don't know how you would know that because
Well, I saw
your
souls
dungeon
going up.
master never said anything about it. Oh,
Okay,
you
I'm
mean the
sorry.
skulls that fell out of the?
Yes, that's what I meant. I didn't know that
Mm.
wasn't actually them going
I
to the
forgot
afterlife.
I forgot I had allowed that as something that's not in the campaign. So
Yeah,
you
you
guys
did.
released this. You guys released the souls. You did your like whole praying benediction kind of thing. Okay. Persuasion check instead then.
For what?
You are persuading. Actually, I don't honestly know what your angle is here to get.
I don't know why I brought that up.
Okay.
I was just trying to say that. I guess I could try to.
So as a recap here, these orcs want the territory. The dwarves don't want to give it to them.
I guess I could help the orcs find even better territory. Maybe even teach them how to. Maybe help them in some way, and that could help the situation.
Wait, are you saying something in your character?
Hey, it seems like they're not really willing. Would you be? We could probably help you find better territory, even this that isn't preoccupied.
No, this territory good. We take. And at this point, you would obviously see they are slowly unsheathing their weapons of various kinds.
Well, I'm not. Um.
Dazzlin and Norbus would start to back up a bit, trying to take maybe some fortified positions.
My character would think this isn't really our problem. Maybe we should just leave. It's not like they're gonna help us anyway for this, or we weren't being paid at all to do this. We were only paid to deal with the thing. I can't really kill them at all, so I guess we should just. He would go to his party. I can't. I would only be able to possibly damage these people. I cannot actually even kill them at all. So, we have a choice of either basically kind of only have the choices of helping them or just leaving, which I think a lot of you might be more willing to leave. I can't really kill them, which seems like the only way to deal with this situation, or we just beat them to a pulp. I don't know if that is really smart, though, because they are a lot of orcs.
Anybody else want to play D&D?
Yeah, my character is not.
You said plenty. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just trying to explain that he's confused and doesn't know what to
Svaldor
do.
looks to the dwarves. Do you really have to have place?
Please hold.
But yeah, they're. Oh, so another thing about his character, technically he does believe in kind of like the natural circle of life and things like that. So he isn't too concerned.
Your character is hard to understand, to be entirely honest, my friend. You are a paladin who won't
Basically-
kill, but you will let others die for no real reason because you're not getting paid to protect them.
Well, I could my character's thinking that they're not going. They're like bloodlusted at this point and aren't just gonna listen to him beating the shit out of them. They're just gonna come back at some point anyway. That's what he's thinking. I guess if you think that is better, he can stay and help.
I'm not going to tell you how you run your character. All I'm saying is that your character confuses me. So.
Okay, let's just... I
Um,
was asking if the others wanted to do it.
I'm gonna allow some table talk here since Gravedigger's character doesn't talk, but I want you guys to actually discuss what you want to do here.
Sorry,
So-
I was muted a little longer than I expected.
Oh.
But I was going to say I would like my character to take a little bit closer of a step here. Goodness. Oops. Around right there.
Okay.
And I will. Which orc was the one that was like speaking for the rest?
Pick one.
I'd say it's 2, probably.
Sure. Yeah.
Because he's kind of like in the path of
Sure.
path. Is this like elevated,
So
or is it like, are these walls, or is it just?
this is all very, very, very level. These would be crumbled stone walls that at one point in time were like housing structures, whatever they were. At this point, they are roughly anywhere from, let's just say, 5 to 3 feet tall. Like, this is broken entirely. You can see that like nothing, but yeah.
Okay.
You can see the orcs. They can see you. This is not that tall. Like, it's still viewable.
I will point at this orc. The one that I am assuming is the one that spoke, and I'm going to send a message. And it will be a deep voice that I don't know if I'm willing to actually. But it'll be like, this is your last warning. Leave, or I will be forced to attack.
All right. Give me another intimidation check.
Alrighty, intimidation.
Honestly, Gravedigger...
9.
Shit.
Gravedigger...
Bad rolls here.
Also, at this point, Dazzlin and Norbus have drawn crossbows. They have set up their defensive positions. You know, here for Dazzlin, here for Norbus. They're not like the heavy crossbows and the hand crossbows. They're the one that's in between. And
my character is probably flourishing, putting on his what are they called again? His like,
I have no idea.
the things, the fist weapons, the fisticuffs, I guess.
With the shield thingy?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I guess that is it.
I just assumed they were still on, but
Oh, they are actually.
Okay.
So he's like, I don't
Okay.
want to have to harm you guys.
and this is gonna be my last. We're rolling initiative here, but you guys have one last second because the dwarves are about to fire. You have one last second to activate. This is like a free round for y'all. Activate whatever you need to
Let me
activate.
look at my spells.
Move wherever you think you would be to. Sorry, go ahead.
Ooh, camera works now. Okay. Can I do something?
Yeah.
I will be looking at this number 4.
Sure.
And I'm gonna tell him to join. Commanding him to join.
Join. Okay.
I cast Shield of Faith on one of on Svaldor, I guess, because he seems like he's about to die.
Okay, that's your prerogative.
Wisdom
Join.
save of 14.
Join. Okay.
It's not an
Actually,
actual command. You interpret it as
I
you will.
know, and that's the problem. Like nice DM would just say, "Oh, you mean join my side?" I mean, at in any rate, it's like it just lasts for one action, right? So they have to spend their next action, their next turn, doing what you've commanded.
It must do my command if it fails.
It's just one. It's just that one turn, though, right?
For one round,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay,
May
that's
I
fine.
ask which
Go ahead.
one
On
was
its next
the
next
strongest?
turn, it must do it.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Axel.
May I ask who looks the strongest out of all of them?
Rolled a natural
looks like
one,
the
by the
leader.
way. So that was at number 4.
Yeah, number 4.
Oh, sorry,
All right.
I'm still talking to him.
Yeah, I tried to bounce between you guys. Nobody looks any stronger than the rest. I just,
None of them look like
no.
the leader.
No, they're all ready to fight. All right.
Are they all carrying the
play.
same weapons?
No. It says in the book they are, but I kind of want to just mix it up so they're not.
Do any of them have ranged weapons? At least,
I
that's all.
am gonna say one of them has a short bow. And actually, yeah, let's dig into that. So, number 1, who has kind of set himself up behind this whole Dealey McWho's-it, he has a short bow, and I'm gonna document that right now.
Also, Svaldor, add +2 to your AC right now because I casted Shield of Faith on you.
2 has whatever the equivalent of a 1d12 kind of weapon would be, so like a trident, spear. I don't fucking, doesn't really matter.
Great axe.
Yeah.
Great sword.
4 has a sword and shield.
Oh, I should have chosen 2 then.
Yeah, you can this is on the fly. I forgot that 4 is the one that you commanded.
Like, oh.
Do you want to do 2 instead?
Yeah, I want the one that two-handed.
Okay. 4 is sword and board.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna. I
5
think I might.
is a couple daggers.
I think I might pull out my great axe this moment because
Okay.
I'm scared of that 1d12 weapon. Oh yeah, that's actually a great axe.
That's fine.
Maybe I challenge him to a duel.
Okay, yeah, it's going to be a thing you can do on your turn. You guys can all roll initiative now, and again, you were allowed to move somewhere else. And as
I'm
an
okay with staying in front.
As an FYI, Gravedigger, you would have been allowed to rage, and according to my rage rules, it lasts the full minute as long as you were doing something menacingly or ragey or whatever. So, like, you don't have to worry about it falling off because you haven't attacked or taken damage. Just as an FYI.
Oh, so I don't have to.
Mm-mm.
I don't have to hit something.
No, or be hit. No,
Okay.
or be a timeout.
Okay.
Sorry. So 5 has daggers. 6 just has one hand axe. And then 3 has whatever, that's a 1d10 damage instead. So let's just call it a spear. Okay.
Svaldor rolled 20, and Kendrick rolled 19.
Okay.
For
So yeah.
initiative.
Let me write down some numbers here. Okay, I got all the orcs in. Svaldor was what again? I'm sorry.
20.
Damn, son.
Initiative.
Kendrick was what?
19.
Jeez.
I got an 11.
I got an 18. I rolled it a lot earlier.
No worries.
My bad. Yeah, 18.
Okie dokie. I am so sorry. Please just give me a second to signing all these. So the order is going to be Svaldor first, with Kendrick on deck. So, and you have a couple seconds still of me putting this shit in here. So yeah, what would you like to do, and who would you like to do it to?
Let's be a little friendly. Casting Bless on Gravedigger,
Ooh, what's that?
Hendrik, and Axel.
Thanks.
Alright.
He's
Alright, and you have movement, bonus action.
I gave you that AC.
That'll be it for my turn for now. I'm not gonna move either. That's an action. Okay. So
Okay.
Kendrick
Yeah.
will move here.
I'll have to roll for the dwarves too. Okay.
This one has a short bow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. One has a short bow, yeah.
Have to get a little closer. That's 5, 10, 5. That's 15 feet. I'm gonna cast Infestation on number 1. He needs to make a con save.
Okie dokie. That is 18.
He saved,
Okay.
so he doesn't take any damage. So Kendrick is gonna move back to where he was.
All right,
For the rest of his
Gravedigger.
movement.
Gravedigger, I'm sorry. You are on deck, so you are up now. What you gonna do? And are you raging already? Or are you gonna do that? Sorry.
So raging's a bonus.
Yep.
I guess it doesn't matter if I already did it or not, but I'll be raged, and I will not open the right thing. Okay. Boom. And then I'm gonna throw a shovel at 2, and that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the shovel. So let's see.
2 is the one that I commanded.
You commanded 2, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
I
Gravedigger,
commanded-
you would have seen this orc kind of like stiffen and look a lot weirder and different than the other orcs, and he kind of like has his weapons just like down at his side, and it looks as if he's just about to like walk peacefully over to you guys.
oh, my bad. Then which one's the one with the crossbow?
The short bow is number 1.
Okay, I throw at number 1 then.
Okay, give me your roll.
19.
Okay, that definitely hits.
And that would be 7 piercing damage.
Okie dokie.
What does rage do again?
As far as I know, it adds damage for melee attacks. It does not add it
Yeah.
for ranged.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, next up is number 2. And he's like, "Oh, you guys look like just the coolest guys." So he's gonna walk forward
Yeah.
and just stand there.
Axel.
And if Axel, honestly, you would get an attack of opportunity if you wanted as it walks past you.
Do you think my character is like that?
I'm just telling you what the DM is saying that you get to do if you want to.
No.
Okay. So that is number 2's turn. And then he's going to look kind of confused as like why he's here now. Next up is going to be Dazzlin. He tries to hit number 2 with a crossbow, but rolls at 3, so there's no way that's going to hit. We got Norb actually is up next as well. Norbus rolls a 7. There is... No, there's no way that would hit either. Well, it would come close. He'd probably be at 12. So Daz and Norb were entirely ineffective in this portion of the battle. Number 6, with the one-handed axe, is going to move 5, 10. I mean, Axel's the closest. He looks shiny, so he's going to try to attack Axel. That is going to be 16 plus 3 to hit, so 19.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and then I did say it's 1d6. He's got plus 3 strength. So that's going to be 8 damage, 5 plus 3. It's slashing.
Yep, that hits me. Don't worry,
By the way,
I'm not in werewolf form.
The stat blocks said all of these guys had the 1d12 weapon. I just felt like mixing it up, so that's why they're not all 1d12s. And that is... Yeah, that's all he's going to do. We lost Prika, but maybe she's going back. Next up is actually Axel. It is your turn.
The one that just attacked me, I'm gonna be like, okay, then I guess peace wasn't really an option. And he's going to... You know what? He's gonna try to grapple him.
Okay. That would be your athletics check against their acrobatics or athletics.
A 19. I got a 19.
19. Wait, what is that? Is 19 your total?
Yeah, 19 is my total.
He rolled a 20.
That would be a nat 20 anyway,
Yes,
even
yeah.
if I did.
Hey,
roll.
that my rules. But in this
Kendrick will do a reaction on that and cast Silvery Barbs, forcing you to re-roll that 20.
Oof.
I am so
This-
happy I gave you the extra AC. Honestly,
you
my
didn't
character
you
is
didn't
gonna-
give Kendrick the AC. You gave it to Svaldor. He's running 2 characters right now.
Isn't? Oh, he's running 2 characters. I
Also,
thought
Silvery Barbs works on ability checks.
yes.
Wait,
Yeah, read that for me,
does it?
please. I thought it was attack rolls.
oh yeah, ability check.
It does ability checks for sure.
Ability
Okay.
check, yeah. One reaction, which
That
you
is-
creature
Love
can see within 60 feet of yourself.
That is
60 for the
12.
attack roll. Check saving throw.
That is 12 plus 3, so that's only 15. So he is currently grappled by you, Axel. And I believe Kendrick also gets to give advantage to somebody else on their next attack roll.
And choose a different. You can then choose a different creature you can see within range. Next person has advantage.
Give me advantage, I guess.
Axel.
Okay. However, Axel has
Axel will have
used
advantage.
his entire action here to grapple, so he can't.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you have a bonus
It's on
action?
For that last.
It's on his next one.
Yeah.
The next one he makes within the next minute.
Axel, do you have a bonus action you want to use? Any movement? It would be half speed if you want to try to drag this, and it might be contested strength, just FYI.
Honestly, no. I'm fine with staying right here.
Okay, then I know that she left, but from the shadows, I wish that she was here so that she left at she got disconnected at the worst time. But from the shadows, you see right next to Norbus here, you see a dark-skinned elf woman, and she has knocked an arrow in her short bow, and she has hit this number 6 guy with her attack. And it does. Okay, that's 4 plus, so that's 8 damage for the short bow by itself, and then wait, no, is the short bow 1d8? Shit, I had her. Hold on. I think it's 1d6. Let me just make sure. It's 26, okay. So she did 8 damage, and then an additional 3 sneak attack damage. So number 6 gets an arrow right in the side of its throat. Not anywhere where it's like making it so that it's just like dead, like right off the bat. What did I say? 3 plus 8, so. But it's looking pretty bad at this point. Oguumak, I would say, seeing that this guy is taking some damage and can be taken down quite quickly, we'll do a frostbolt at him.
Good, because I can't kill him.
That's exactly what his AC is. So that's he rolled a 13, and that just barely hits. And frostbolt is like 1d6, I think. Frostbite, whatever it's called. 1d6. And orc number 6 is no more. All right, we have number 1 with the short bow. He will fire at the guy closest to him. Why not? Gravedigger. That's it. You rolled a 2, so I'm pretty sure there's no way that hits you.
I can check.
And he inspects his short bow. Like, what? Fucking damn it, this thing. Next up we got number 3, who's got dagger, I believe. Yeah, no, number 3 has a spear. He's gonna go up to Gravedigger as well. Kind of. Sorry, what?
Sorry, my brothers were talking about weird stuff. Sorry.
No worries, as long as your mic is muted. 14 plus plus 5, so 19 to hit on Gravedigger.
A 19?
19.
Did you say? No.
Okay. You laugh. Jackass. All right, next up, and he's like, so his spear, you have a shovel shield, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you definitely just knock it aside with your spear, with your shield made of shovel, whatever parts. You're like, oh, this is bad. And then next up is number 5 with dagger. He's gonna go up to Axel, kind of vault over this thing. Actually, you know what? He's gonna try to jump this. So he rolled a natural 1 on his athletics check to jump this. So he has face planted right next to Axel, prone on the ground, has lost his turn. You poor unfortunate soul. And lastly,
I can't use opportunity attack.
no, he hasn't moved out of your reach yet. And then lastly is number 4 with his sword and board. He will also approach Axel. He's seeing that his buddy was made a fool of himself, will not try to vault. He will gingerly step over and spend some extra movement speed to do so. And he'll
Don't
try to
worry,
attack.
I would have failed that too. I would tell him.
He'll try to attack Axel. That's an 18 on the die, so plus an extra 4, I believe, hits.
Yeah,
Or
17. I have a 17.
Okie dokie. Then that is a sword, so it's 2 plus 3 damage, so 5 more damage to Axel.
Fine. I can
Okay.
take it.
We are back at the top of the round. By the way, Prika, while you were gone, your arrow struck true, and you helped polish off one of the 6 orcs. Your turn will
Good
come
thing.
after Axel, I believe I had it. Yeah,
I rolled an 11.
that's fine.
Okay.
I got you guys in here. I'm just trying to keep track of it some way. It's easy for me. Maybe we'll play another. Like I think Foundry has like a a list for whatever. So Svaldor, you are up, and then Kendrick will be next.
That's it. So, where they put in? Okay.
Oh, and then number 5 is prone. If that helps you at all.
No,
Number 1 has been
doing-
damaged.
I'm doing buffs for this turn and next turn. So for this turn, my next buff is going to be a prayer for my goddess.
What? Sorry.
Goddess.
Not that it matters because you haven't been attacked yet, but Axel, you probably technically need to make 2 Constitution saves for Shield of Faith.
Field of Faith.
Oh, yeah. I do.
You're also blessed for that.
True.
What is that? A 1d4?
You would need a 10 or higher, and then the 1d4, yeah. Plus your con mod.
Well, I got a nat 1 on the first one.
Alright.
I guess it's broken.
Yep, Shield of
Field of Faith
Faith
is gone.
is no longer. Not that it matters a lot. Okay, Svaldor, what's up?
I say a prayer to my goddess. Goddess, protect these 2 souls. And Gravedigger and Axel are now connected to each other by a spring of water that smells like juniper berries.
Okay.
Juniper berries.
Alright, and we will, I guess, get into what that means if it comes to it, eh?
You have an extra bless for the 2 of you.
An extra bless.
Double bless.
You
Well,
were
I guess
already. The 2 of
I
you
guess-
were already blessed, so you already got 1d.
This isn't
This time you're
concentration?
getting. This is not
Okay.
concentration. And this is emboldening bond, giving you another d4. Same reasons why you would use the blessed d4 for.
You didn't use ceremonial marriage, right?
I think that's an hour.
That would have been funny.
Isn't it like an hour
Yeah,
cast
that's
time?
an hour.
Yeah, that's a 1 hour.
That
All right.
would have been hilarious. That's what you get.
What else would you like to do with your turn, Svaldor?
I'm gonna run.
Alright. Kendrick?
I gotta keep this thing alive.
Sure. Kendrick? And then Gravedigger, you're up next.
Kendrick's gonna walk
Right.
forward.
God
The
won
bat
this
is
game.
going to do a help action to
Okay.
give him advantage on this next roll.
I'm down with it.
As Kendrick is going to cast Inflict Wounds
Alright.
through Shadow Touch, which should be that he can cast it for free.
At advantage. Oh, wait, what? For free?
I think, like once per free.
It return. Yeah.
Hold
once
on,
for
Axel.
free.
Hold on, please. Wait. Oh, that's his
It's from
race?
Shadow Touch. No, from Shadow Touch ability. Yeah, I can cast the spell once per long rest without expending a spell slot.
Cool.
So I can cast Inflict Wounds and Invisibility once per long rest.
Invisibility
the
already? Or when you reach the level where you can have it?
Apparently, I can cast Invisibility already
Is that his
once per long rest.
his like chosen feat thingy?
Yes.
You gave
You
us
chose
free.
I know.
feats.
I know. I guess I'm not as familiar with them as I thought I was.
So, my
this
character is
with
very inhuman.
advantage.
So no, I'm guessing.
Axel, buddy, it's not your turn. Hold on, bud.
Sorry.
Does that even hit? That's a 14.
That's with advantage.
That's with advantage. Oh, wait, is he blessed? He is blessed. $15.
Okay. That hits.
Ooh.
So roll
All right.
damage. Kendrick reaches out with his bat, distracting this orc, and just like dark energy emanates from his hand, and
As it deals 18 points of necrotic damage.
Jeez.
that orc is like, I don't know why I'm here. Oh, and he falls. Just he's dead.
Dang.
Um,
Super dead.
Yeah, quite a bit dead. Not like super, but dead enough. Kendrick, want to move bonus action?
Yep. Kendrick's gonna run back.
Okay. Daz is up next with Norb, and then Axel. You're after both of those dwarves. Yeah, Daz can see and can hit number 1. He's gonna try to take out their ranged guy here. That's a nat freaking 20, buddy. Just for the hell of it. I've never actually rolled my crit rule, so I'm gonna try to figure out here. Oh yeah. So that's 9 on the dice plus whatever. So number 1 orc who's trying to hide, he doesn't have a bonus action to hide, so after he takes his attack, he can't really do much. Is looking around for who he's gonna shoot next, and Daz's arrow just goes like straight through like one ear, out the other. One is no more. Norbus is like, good shooting, buddy. And Norbus takes his shot at... we only got 3 orcs left, apparently. Norbus takes his shot at... Axel's surrounded a little bit right now, so Norbus is going to try to take a little bit off of the bigger... Oh, yeah, the 2 daggers guy. He thinks he's more of a threat for whatever reason, so he's going to take a shot at number 5. That's a 15 plus whatever it hits for sure. Unfortunately, that's a 1 rolled on the dice, so 3 damage total to number 5. And it is now Axel's turn, and Prika, you are on deck.
When do I go?
Right?
GD, I'm sorry. I got this. Yeah. GD, you're up now.
That's okay.
Then Axel, then Prika.
I'm gonna whack 3. It takes an actual action to drop my shield, wouldn't it?
Because shields are kind of like, it's not just you're holding it. It's like
Not
strapped
like
on.
so no like bonus action to do it either.
Unfortunately, no.
Damn, that fuck.
Maybe,
Then I'm
like I said, in later levels, you might get a way to do it, or you might buy an attachment for it, or craft one, whatever.
Yeah, just gonna smack this guy with my shovel.
Okie dokie.
Do I add +2 to the damage
You do.
when I do hit, which is a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay. I accidentally rolled the damage roll first, so I'm gonna just. Do you want me to? I'll just re-roll it.
I trust you.
So.
Should you not have re-rolled it?
Nah, no, I shouldn't. It was a 7 originally. Now it's a 4 +2, which would be 6.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make it 6 bludgeoning damage because I just want to whack him in the face with the flat end.
Understandable. I would too, probably. Bonus action movement.
Nope.
Okay.
Just that.
Axel, you're up. Prika, you are next.
Hopefully my brother doesn't try to enter my room.
We'll see.
We'll see. So, first off, which one is using... Can you tell me the weapons 5 and 4 are using?
5 has 2 daggers. 4 has a sword and a shield.
It has 4 daggers.
But 5 is actually still technically prone, FYI.
Does he get disadvantage in athletics checks? I forget how prone works. I'm sorry.
Prone doesn't do anything as far as I'm familiar for athletics. I think it's dex. Disadvantage on dex. Saves.
I'm not good at dex.
So yeah. I don't think prone affects grappling, if that's what you're thinking of.
Well, I guess I'll
But
try to grab the one with 4 daggers because those can be thrown at range.
okay.
All it does is attack rolls for prone.
Yeah, but if you do manage to grapple him while he's prone, he technically cannot stand up because he has no movement speed technically. So
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Let me roll.
5
I
looks
got a nat 20.
for your grapple.
Yep, I got a nat 20.
Yep, he is currently grappled. So where would you be
No.
grabbing him?
I guess I first grab him by the throat like a mother cat. Just grab him by the back of his throat,
Back of
like
okay.
the back of it, and
Sure.
then just say, "Wasn't that great of an idea to do that? But I respect you trying. I couldn't do it either."
All right, and then bonus action movement.
I guess I will. How I have 30 feet. That's 15 feet. Let me
It would
see
be,
how
yeah,
far
15,
away I
yeah.
can move away from the shore. Oh, I can actually move far. I'm gonna move away from the sword person because I do actually have low HP.
You would be getting an attack of opportunity from him.
Okay, then I guess we're gonna stay over here then.
Okay.
Even
Okay.
though I think maybe that will do less damage than his sword or shield. Oh yeah, I don't have an armored fighting.
He only gets one
An armed
attack
fighting.
on his turn, and he would get an extra attack if you moved away. So strategically, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So Axel, Prika. For the guys have noticed that you appeared from out of frickin' nowhere and shot and nearly killed one of the orcs that the druid Oguumak finished off. So what would you like to do with your turn? And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And you're currently muted, so if you're trying to talk... We're going to say Prika going once.
Twice.
Prika going twice.
She might be trying to type it out. Maybe
Rogue.
She can't talk.
Rogue without a name. Alright, I'm gonna go for you. Alright, so... Prika, kind of knowing a little bit about how hard it is to hit things from range if they are currently prone, is actually just going to attack number 4 with the sword and board.
Thank you.
She rolls a 15 plus her stupid high dex, so 19 to hit. That hits even with the shield. She gets sneak attack damage on this, so that is a 6 on the first die plus 4, so 10 for the bow itself. And another frickin' 6. So that is a grand total of 16 damage. Orc number 4, with the sword and board, who was primarily focused on Axel, here's the drawing of the bowstring from Prika over here, whatever her rogue's name is going to be when it is finalized, and turns to look just in time for the arrow to pierce its eye and be driven straight through its brain. And orc number 4,
Oh,
Is-
that's good.
no more.
That's actually very poetic, the way that she killed him.
Oh yeah.
It's
Og.
very apt for an orc.
Og is next, and then we got some orcs on deck. And the next players will be Svaldor and Kendrick, so be ready for your turns. Og is going to. I think he has. I've saved a saving throw spell. I think.
Don't worry about the comments I made.
That's 10 feet.
D&D lore.
Sadly, okay, so 10 feet will not be good. He's gonna stay backlines for now. He's gonna attack Gravedigger's guy with another frostbite. This one unfortunately goes wide. He's trying to like slide it through Axel and Gravedigger and hit the orc, and he's just something wasn't lined up correctly, and it goes over the orc's head. And that is Og's unfortunate turn. 3 with his spear, or long lance thing, whatever it is, that's what he is gonna try to attack Gravedigger. Rolls a 15 plus his 5, so for the first time ever, maybe a dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
yeah,
I got a dirty 20 before.
No, I mean like for the first time ever, Gravedigger's being hit.
Yep.
Okay. That is a 1d10, which is a 9 plus 3. So you take 12 points of piercing damage. And I'm gonna give you the number of damage before you would subtract or divide. So if you want me to give both numbers, I'm happy to, but if you want to do it yourself, just like say it out loud.
Yeah.
So that was 12 piercing, which is 6 while you're raging. Right?
Sounds good.
Okay, orc number 3 has gone, attacked Gravedigger. Orc number 5 is up with his 2 daggers. He is prone and grappled. He can still attack. It's at disadvantage because he's prone. He's going to take 2 attacks at Axel with his daggers. I
have him grappled.
Yep.
Okay.
Grapple just restricts movement. Prone is the one that gives him disadvantage on his attacks. He's not restrained, but it's still kind of more or less the same thing in a lot of ways right now.
Kind of is.
That will not hit. I'm pretty sure that's only a 16.
Yep, not hitting.
So first dagger doesn't find purchase. Second dagger is an even lower roll, so I'm not even going to bother. Yeah, doesn't matter. So he tries ineffectively with both of his hands to like hit you with his little daggers, and you're just able to easily move your body side to side and dodge. Maybe even like lift up a foot if he tries to go for a leg.
Hold him down. I'm able
Yeah.
to hold him even farther
It's
down.
like, you can't hit me, you can't reach. Svaldor, you are up. Kendrick on deck, and then Gravedigger.
Okay. Done with my buffet.
I would
no one
yell
really
out to
got
the other people, I have an idea. Don't hit the other one in front of Gravedigger. I have an idea.
So Axel has not been forthcoming about his idea. Svaldor, what are you gonna do?
Basically, I'm gonna.
Hey,
choke
no,
him.
no.
I can't really say that. That's a little bit spoilers.
We more or less want to keep dialogue during. Like, I'm open to some free kind of talking, but mostly when it's your turn, you can start a dialogue with somebody, kind of thing.
I will cast Sacred Flame on number 3, or as Svaldor is doing, Smiting.
Alrighty, that's a dex save.
Dex save 14.
I rolled a 15, so that's 16.
So that just missed.
Yeah.
That'll
He
be Svaldor's turn.
notices the flame dropping from his head and just like sidesteps it a little bit. Like last second, like very last second. Kendrick with Gravedigger on deck. Orc number 3, by the way, looks like he's been hit, but it's not yet bloodied. And then Orc number 5, been hit. Little better scenario right now than 3, but he's also prone and grappled, so.
Because this exists, I will have Kendrick pass Toll the Dead on number 3.
Oh,
And it's also another Wisdom save.
a wizard with Toll the Dead?
It's the free cantrip that he chose.
Oh, yeah. I thought I made that not like one of the most damaging cantrips in the game. I could have sworn that I had some restrictions on it.
I
You're
don't
just
remember
lucky
if you
with
did.
me.
I'll talk to Kendrick about that later, but it's fine. These guys are probably gonna die without much trouble anyway. Wisdom save, that's a 3. It doesn't even matter what his wisdom bonus is, although it's 0. I thought it would be negative, but it's 0.
I'm pretty sure he took damage.
Oh yeah.
So he takes 4.
On the
4
D12.
necrotic damage. Yep,
Ouchies.
4 from the D12.
All right. He is definitely looking bloodied, unhappy, scared a little bit. GD, you're up. Oh, sorry. Was there a bonus action?
No.
Okay. GD.
Just gonna whack the guy in front of me again.
Just whack him.
Okay. You want to whack a guy, off a guy, whack off a guy?
Oh, I got a nat 1.
Oof. By the way, the Axel, that's from Family Guy. I didn't make it up. All right.
Man,
I
you
know
had a
didn't.
you had a plus
Maybe. No,
you
I
had a
didn't.
you had a 2 D4s to add to that.
Yeah.
But
Sad
it's a
panda.
nat 1, so.
Yeah. That is one of the rules we will make sure it's still a nat 1 is a definite miss, even on only on attack rolls, and the nat 20 is a definite hit. So let's story this out a tiny bit. Gravedigger, you were swinging at where he was, thinking, "Oh, this is an easy hit," and yet Kendrick's little damage spell, and who else hit him? Og hit him a little bit as well. They both just kind of made him stagger just enough to one side that as you were swinging, he gets hit. So it wasn't your fault. He just moved out of the way on an accident. You know.
Dang it.
You're still a good player, man. Next up we got
Really good player to me.
Norb. Assuming that you don't have a bonus action or movement you want to take.
Nope.
Okay. So, sorry, not Norb. Daz is up first. He rolled a 19. That's definitely going to hit this dude. That's a 6. Doesn't even matter what the extra damage is. So, Gravedigger's swing goes a little bit wide because of the damage taken from Kendrick and Oguumak, but Dazzlin kind of tracks this damage, and just as he's kind of reorienting himself, shoots him straight through the heart. Number 3 is no more. And next up, we got Norb, who, he heard Axel, but at the same time, these orcs are just trying to encroach on dwarven lands, and there's some animosity
I was
there.
about to choke him out, but okay.
He
Not
got it.
actually kill him.
Here's the thing. He got a nat 20, and I'm trying to figure out my rules regarding nat 20 when they have disadvantage. I'm not sure if I want to overcome the disadvantage or not.
Just allow it to do it right now.
I think for now I'm still gonna stick with that, and we can have a discussion if you guys want to about like.
And
all that.
also, don't
Was-
nat ones overcome advantage as well? You said. In your
No, I don't like
Okay.
that one.
Was
I
this
like it either.
attack?
Sorry, go ahead.
Was this an attack roll?
Yeah. Against number 5,
Against number 5.
who's prone.
Oh, okay, yeah. No.
Is there something I was missing, maybe?
No.
Okay.
I
Like
would
for,
love to see whether he gets 2d8 still.
okay, we are sticking with my whole nat 20s overcome disadvantage thing for now, especially. Yeah, for now. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it later. That's a bad roll. That's a good roll, and then. Okay, so it's gonna be no matter what. So that's 6 damage plus 2. Okay, so 8. Number 5 with the double daggers, prone in front of Axel, grappled at the time. It looks really bad. And Axel, you are up.
Okay then. Number 5 isn't dead yet.
Not yet.
My other arm that doesn't have the
Sure.
thing on it wraps around his neck. I try to get him into a chokehold now. Trying to knock him out, not trying to kill him.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out ways to take him out without killing
I mean, you can always call non-lethal damage.
Yep.
With an attack. But
I
I'm
just
okay with
don't
this.
know how much damage it will take him to die.
Yeah.
I got a 20.
Okay. He got a 10 plus 3 for his strength, so you beat him. So he is still. Okay, so Axel has taken a knee to have his arm wrapped around this dude's neck and is currently in the process of choking him out.
Yes.
Prika, do you want to take a bonus action or movement? Axel, bonus action movement, sorry.
No, I'm just trying to get him unconscious.
Okay. Prika, can you hear us? Are you here? Okay. Prika kind of seeing like Axel kind of just wants to maybe put him to sleep, is just gonna kind of mosey over here with the rest of the group.
Sleep.
And that will be her turn. She, you know what? No, she'll bonus action hide, kind of back here a little bit. So, yeah, that I'm sure her stealth is high enough for that. It's gonna be a thing. Alrighty. Sorry. Next up, we got Og. Are you you're just trying to like put him to sleep? Like, what are you doing, Axel?
I'm trying to put him to sleep. I
No,
can't.
that's-
I'm trying to kill. I'm
For-
trying to put him to sleep. I can't kill him.
For what purpose?
I can't kill him.
Yeah, you can't, but we can.
I guess, but what's the point of me not trying to help you guys more?
Yeah,
I feel
Yeah.
bad that I can't really help you guys.
touche. Yeah, I get you.
Also, I think because I'm choking him, he probably wouldn't be able to use his daggers because he's trying to. grab my hands off.
That's DM decision,
Sorry.
buddy. I get you. I understand. I get you. It's in here.
I'm currently choking him.
Does anybody need? I've lost it. Now I'm doing like some fucking other. Okay. Does anybody?
Kermit the
Now
Frog.
you're doing Kermit the Frog.
I get my fucking Kermit.
Ow! Anybody else need any help?
There we go. Does anybody need like healing?
Me. I do.
Okay.
He yells out.
So I'm gonna go up and I'm going to this is so weird. Okay. He's going to cure wounds you. Level 1. He is going to do the whole roll for it so that he can maybe get a spell slot back thing. It's a Cure Wounds is a D8.
Why did I just think his voice kind of sounded like Stitch?
And his it's been a long time since I've seen that. And then it's a D8 fucking 1. But his wisdom mod is 4, right? He's 18.
So, well, actually, does
Yeah.
Cure Wounds include? Oh yeah, it does.
So you
So-
unfortunately only regain 5,
That's fine enough. I don't
and
need any more
he
help.
regains his spell slot. So cool. Basically a free cure wounds. Okay, Og just went Dagger's guy, frothing at the mouth, super embarrassed, is still just you, and then he'll dagger on Axel, which is not gonna hit.
Really?
And then
I am literally choking him.
also not
Okay.
gonna hit. Yeah, so 2. He got a 5 on a disadvantage and an 11 on disadvantage. Even with +5, I'm pretty sure it doesn't hit your armor class. And okay, Svaldor, you're next. Kendrick, you is after.
Your neck, your body, and
So he's screaming, right? He's like choking on
He
his.
is fighting to his last breath.
even though he could just try to break my
He could,
hold, but I guess he's
coulda,
stupid.
coulda, woulda. He's a fucking orc. I don't know. Some of them are smart.
I tell him to relax.
Relax and allow me to.
You're gonna
do
give
what
him a
I'm gonna-
command.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm literally choking him, so I don't know. Maybe
I am very sorry. This is not normal for an orc, but he rolled that 20 right there.
fucking
Okay, good.
20.
That's fine.
So
I just wanted to see what would happen because if he relaxed his entire body while he's being choked out,
screw you, Snake Man, and don't try to use your devil words on me.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Kendrick.
You don't need to be
What?
embarrassed. My character says to him.
Fuck you too, you antlered human short.
according to this, I could actually
Aw,
have him.
thanks. He said, "Aw,
According to this, I could have with Kendrick. I could have him re-roll that save.
Kendrick could force the reroll save on command.
Yeah, with silvery barbs.
Yeah, he has
Oh,
to use
it
his
does
reaction.
saves too?
Yes,
Damn.
It is such a good
It's
spell.
stronger
than I
love
thought.
Silvery bars.
and
I
he
thought it
has
was just
2
attack
more
Bars
uses.
is the best spell.
Okay.
So
Silvery
I'm
bars.
gonna do that. I just really want to see what's gonna.
Okay, reroll.
Yep.
That is unfortunately a 15, and for some reason they're +0, so.
I tried.
Okay.
I'll give. Yeah,
Silvery
so I'll
bars
give
is the best spell.
the advantage to Axel.
By the way, Axel
Doesn't-
Axel hasn't attacked yet. You haven't seen him attack at all, I'm pretty sure, so. Up to
But
you
it
if you want
doesn't
to.
go just on- It's not just attack save.
I'm pretty sure you only have advantage on your next attack roll.
It's on the next attack roll, ability check,
Oh.
or saving throw within
Cool,
1
cool.
minute.
Silvery Bards is
Cool, cool.
the best spell. I love
Okay.
it. I
It's a fun
always
spell.
Use it on my card.
There are actually DMs that outlaw it, and I think that's stupid.
They're
Whatever.
terrible DMs.
Yeah. It's Kendrick's actual turn now.
So I'm just gonna use chill touch.
I am going to pilot Kendrick for a second.
Okay.
If you would tell me what the rules are and about how his bite is used.
It should go to action.
I believe
Oh,
it's
no.
just like a
This
melee
time my
attack.
character's gonna
It
be
is
like,
a natural weapon. It's simple melee weapon.
Which he has proficiency in, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
And it deals
My character when
1d4 plus your Constitution modifier, which he has 0, so it's just 1d4
What's the 2 attack bonus?
plus 2 because it's a proficiency. The proficiency.
But he doesn't have like
She's
the
bonus.
strength or dex or whatever it needs to. Okay. He got +2 would make it a 14, which is enough to sink into the flesh of this orc.
my character, I'll wait for him to be done and then I'll react.
Yeah, I mean, in-game mechanics, I don't know if you have a way that you can react in-game mechanics that would
No,
stop this.
There isn't any, but
Yeah.
my character
shit.
would be completely and utterly freaked out by him
Yeah.
doing something a vampire would do.
It
He
is
doesn't-
actually at advantage because he's prone, but it hits even harder. The dude only had 4 hit points left, so I don't know if there's any real way that would. I'm just gonna say, Kendrick does sink his fangs into the prone orc, and you see Kendrick. We'll workshop this later with Kendrick. I don't know what he did or did not want to keep secret. So like at this point, let's just pretend that the orc died from some attack. And if Kendrick wants to reveal later on,
Well,
it's
if he
his
did
nature.
use the vampiric bite, my character would probably freak out.
We don't know that yet. That's where I'm gonna let Kendrick. You guys don't know shit. So
Makes sense. I don't
yeah.
know why he said that he did that, because he would probably realize that my character would have freaked
I don't
out.
know. It doesn't matter. Didn't happen. Orc is dead.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep a note for myself regarding that for Kendrick. So you got 6 dead orcs here. What we're gonna do is at this point in time we are gonna take our quick break because I definitely have to pee, and then so 10-15 minute break, however long it takes us all to get back. Just unless anybody has to make food. If you want to make food, let us know so we can kind of prolong the break. I'm getting a bunch of no's. Okay, cool. So come back as soon as you can. 10-15 minutes at the very most, and we will see you guys soon. Oh shit, my friend Shadow's Assassin is on. I haven't talked to them in fucking forever. That's crazy. Hey Shadows, nice to see you.
Roast 'em.
Yes.
Were you still gonna make a GIF? A GIF character?
I do not like GIF lore. I do not like GIF. Honestly, I think the
I
main
like
thing is,
their traits. They're cool.
yeah, the traits are amazing, but in Baldur's Gate, the males of the GIF are so fucking ugly.
No,
do
the
not
GIF. Not the GIF. I know
GIF.
they sound very similar.
Oh, GIF Yankee. In my lore,
GIF.
the GIF are straight up. If you're talking about the GIF, the people that went to the
The hippos.
realm of
Yeah.
Space
Hippos.
So there's the GIF, Ginthianki, and also the other GIF that went to the realm of trying to remember its name. Went
They
to,
were slaves to the mind flayers. That's
yes,
all I know.
and then
That's all that
there's
matters.
2 GIF races. One of them that was completely and utterly exterminated by the Slowed. Yes, they do not exist. At all. They just don't exist. And then the others are like slavers, and also both are kinda... They don't have noses.
Axel, you need to realize Gravedigger was
Oh, we're
talking
on-
directly to
Sorry.
Svaldor, and you totally took
sorry.
over the conversation.
Oh, I'm sorry, Grave.
Just
Sorry.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So you're still going with that, right, Seraphim?
You should.
In your campaign, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And so sorry for
Are you
that.
planning
I
on
didn't
making your
realize.
starting item a gun? Probably.
Probably, yes.
That makes the most sense. Um, what were you looking into for a backstory? Or background, I mean, my bad.
And give me time for the next week to make it
Mm-hmm.
because I've been working the past 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, don't worry about it,
Oh,
cause
I
we're not starting it for a while, so you have time. Cause I have a background that is for fixing ships, and you get the mending a cantrip for free.
Why is my...
And it's a Jamjaneer.
What's that?
Oh my goodness.
By the way, Prika is having a lot of internet issues, has trouble like hearing everything. She's doing her best to follow along, but I think I'm playing pretty true to her sneaky stay out of. Yeah.
Yeah, you're playing true to a bard. Or rogue.
She's a rogue, yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, Seraphim, you want to switch to a warlock? Is that what you're saying? Or, sorry,
well, I
good,
didn't
sorry.
want to. I
You.
want to
You-
switch characters. Yes.
you-
I want to
you-
switch characters. Yes.
You would
We'll keep it
do
like that.
you would do the same thing that you did if you choose to roll for stats. You do it that way. You unfortunately would not get to swap stats with anybody, I think. So you could
Be back.
yeah, you could roll, you could do standard or point by or whatever.
Because this is the perfect time during this break to do it. To do the
Oh, you
rolling
want-
stats right now.
Oh.
Because this is a perfect time. We're on a break right now.
Okay.
So you're not going to be playing.
No,
Is he
but
the vampire?
you don't know anything.
No, I mean, is he the vampire or
No.
what? Out of character.
You're gonna
Okay.
find out. I already sent you the document. You can read it if you want.
Invisibility
Oh, I
is a
mean,
level
his
2 spell, so I don't know
character,
why you would be
yeah.
able, even with Shadow Touch, I don't think you can use it until you are level 2.
I don't know why either, but it is just there available to be used. And I'm like,
Yeah. Oh, maybe because you really can't get a feat, really, until you're level 4.
It's
As
possible.
a variant human, do I still get that free feat you're talking about?
Did you have stats that came up to under 70?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought you were
Wait.
saying that was another
No,
one.
variant human, that's the one that does get the free feat automatically, right? Yeah, of course,
I
yeah.
was confused when you said free feat.
Yeah,
because
the
it's like,
the other free feat is if you are having
Yeah, I was
stats
like-
under 70. Yeah.
Why would a variant human get a free feat?
No, yeah, you get the variant human feat for sure. Do you want to share screen, Seraphim? If you're choosing to roll. If not, then you have no real reason to share screen.
I am. I just don't want to reveal
Okay.
too much about what it looks like and all that until the time to do so.
Is
give me a
the
sec.
new character in your campaign, the Riley's campaign on your
Yes,
account?
kind of. Partially.
I don't know what that means.
Partially because it doesn't have any stats yet, so I don't know, and I'm technically still working on it, so I don't know if it'll fully
I was
show
gonna say, yeah, I'm seeing if I can roll, like, try to roll some. Oh shit, no, it wouldn't, right?
up. Yeah, but
You can keep
it's all
this.
good. It's all good.
You can keep
The
this.
name will show. Don't worry, I hid everything else
Okay.
unrelated.
I was gonna say, I thought you could keep this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Do you want to do the way that we were doing it, or do you want to streamline the process?
Let's streamline the process.
Okay, up to you.
You are okay with me not having my character sheet on private, right?
Yeah. I don't think you have
You
anything to
have-
hide, honestly.
I have nothing to hide.
Yeah, you're just a human pally. Yeah.
With werewolf abilities, which everyone
Yeah.
knows that already.
You did tell the party.
Mm-hmm.
The fire dice.
We can all have those fire dice. They're free.
I think I have them, but they're loud, and I'm not allowed.
I love them.
All right, couple. Okay. So that is.
What happened to my fire
Hold on.
dice?
29, 40, 48. 61, 72. Do you want?
Are you kidding me? It's just below.
Did I do? No, 72 is like basically your point by normal.
That's literal stat by.
Yeah. Do you want to sacrifice anything to get your free feat?
I do want to sacrifice.
Okay. You need to drop a grand total of 2.
I see 2 easy stats that I need to drop down.
Okay.
The 2 11s.
And one of the ways that I am as long as you know how to figure this shit out on your character sheet, I allow warlocks and sorcerers to be intelligence based as opposed to charisma. That is your choice. You can still be a charisma lock, you can be a charisma sorcerer, you can be intelligence lock, intelligence sorcerer, whatever. As long as you understand how spell save DCs and spell attack, to hit and damage and all that shit works, it's your choice. If that affects where you place your ability scores, so be it.
There.
Okay.
Now, we'll stick with this.
I always think of sorcerers as kind of like their secondary spellcasting ability could be Constitution, but I guess that is kind of overpowered.
I kind of feel that too.
All good, right?
Sorry, go ahead.
Riley, all good, right? Before I stop streaming.
Where? So you dropped both 11s to 10s?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I just switch
13, 14.
these two.
Yeah, sure. And you get your 3, racial points to put wherever you want to. Unless you're playing a human that gets 1 in every stat or whatever.
Actually, now that I think about it, it wouldn't be overpowered because it does make thematic sense. If you have better magic capabilities, it could probably be said that you have a higher hit score because you can withstand more damage.
Maybe. I've also, I've thought about spellcasters being able to use their spell slots to mitigate some incoming spell damage. It's in my rules as a thing that could be possible. If you want to give up an entire spell slot to reduce spell damage taken by 10 for the first level, 20 for second level, whatever, that's your prerogative. That's just one less spell you can cast. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I just thought maybe having a con sorcerer could be cool.
Con sorcerer could certainly work.
I don't think it would be that OP either.
I had a DM who let me as my paladin.
Why?
You have what? Sorry, what, Seraphim?
Sorry, I was wondering why I got entirely new feats that I could select, and I'm like, oh, actually, because I bought that new book.
Also, I'm not gonna dither about your new character comes in at the same level as your old character, has the same money. So I'm not gonna worry about RP as far as this Svaldor character notices this other character and just gives it all of its material wealth and just same thing. Just whatever the group has when you come on, as long as it's before they've spent money and bullshit.
Svaldor disappears into the Shadowfell.
I
We'll
do-
say that.
We are gonna have to RP. We will. We'll figure that out. You leaving and this other dude or dudette joining.
You should be able to see him now, anyways.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Gosh. This
Secret tunnel.
a lot of stuff takes longer than I think it will take. And that's fine. It has the possibility of being slightly more boring for people who like want action, but
I'm perfectly fine with this.
I'm happy. You didn't fall asleep today, so that's a plus.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what I think it was.
It's okay.
I don't remember what was happening yesterday. It might or the last week. It might have been a trip or something. I don't know.
There was a lot of very boring exploration. It happens.
No, I was very. I don't know. Maybe it was because I felt like I couldn't really do much.
Sure. All right.
Rolling bad.
GD. All right, you're back. Okay, everybody's here then. All right, so the orcs are defeated. You got 6 orc corpses. I don't know why that was hard to say. On the ground. The dwarves are quite thankful.
My character may. It would be funny if my character just started skidding, but no.
Do the orcs have anything on them that I might want?
God, I am so glad somebody freaking asked. Okay. I'm there as long as you guys want to spend the time to like thoroughly go through all of their shit, you're going to find everything. These guys aren't smart enough to have any like secret compartments. You find
just grab it.
you guys all find the weapons that you saw on them. So 2 daggers, a great axe, a polearm I think is a 1d10, a short
I'll take
bow,
the polearm.
and like 10 arrows. Sword and shield, just your standard fare, and a one-handed axe, I believe, was everything.
Can I
It was
take the
just
one?
the weapons they were holding.
Oh yeah,
Take
sorry.
the
You also find on them a combination, like it adds up to. I'm just gonna say that. I don't think Crackthorn's going to play with us. If he shows up, awesome. But for the most, you guys find a grand total of an extra... Amongst all 6 orcs, you find... $150 gold.
150. And how many of us are there?
6. So it divides evenly.
Into...
Okay.
25 each.
Epic.
25
Yep.
each.
Yeah. I don't fucking care. We'll figure this shit out.
All 3 of us. All of us get 25.
All
gold.
6 of you have 25 gold each in your pocket.
Extra.
Actually, I might have more because I started because of my. Oh, I have 60 gold because of my background. I get 10 for some reason. And I'm
You
an
guys,
outlander, so I don't know how that works.
Daslin and Norbus walk up to y'all and they thank you for helping them with the orc threat. And by the way, like, you all have to figure out who's going to take which orc item, which weapon.
Can I take the polearm and hand axe?
Don't worry about me.
Okay, so Axel has claimed dibs on the polearm and hand axe. Anything Svaldor, and the rest of you take can be divvied up with the new character, whatever. Just if you guys want Axel to be your current loot holder.
I would suggest he does, because I can't see Kendrick wanting any of the items,
Okay.
or Svaldor, or the new one.
I will
Prika,
say,
Prika's a rogue. She will take the short bow and the 10 arrows and the daggers, if that's not already claimed.
the only thing I will say about my character is he never has really practiced with pole arms and things like that. If you want to use that in any way, you can.
And by
Oh, sorry.
by the way, I will be, because Prika's having internet issues, I will be RPing her character. We've talked about what she's seen, where she's been this whole time. So if you guys have any questions, like, she's available to answer them via me. Just FYI.
I have a question. What type of polearm is it? Is there isn't something that's just a polearm?
Is there one that's like 1d10, like a lance?
Oh, Lance. All I'm gonna tell you is my character. Oh, that's a 1d12 weapon.
Find whatever and any weapon that you see that's 1d10
Okay.
is
I
that
will
that's the
tell-
weapon.
I will also say that my character never really has trained with a polearm before.
Okay.
In
You
his
guys could
background. If
sell these things. You don't have to use them.
No, I mean, like, if you wanted to say that he can't use his proficiency bonus on it, even though his class allows him proficiency with all martial weapons, you could, because technically he's never really trained with polearms.
No, I'll go with class. If class says you can, then you can. You don't just become a paladin. You need some kind of training to become a paladin. I mean,
He's an outlander.
yeah,
He trained with only.
I get what you're
axes,
saying.
stuff like that.
I get what you're saying. I would just say that your innate character abilities would, like, maybe it would take you a couple hours of, like, checking the balance.
Yeah, we'll say that he tries to learn how to.
You have this innate martial knowledge that just, like, oh, this is how you stab something with a spear. Like, no worries about it, man. Cool. So this, just FYI, what's happened so far is the orcs attacked. Dazzlin and Norbus were like, we're not going to give this place up. You guys got 3 communication stones, ascending stones, which I'm going to say have 3 charges a day. It's not just 1 per day use. All 3 of them have 3 charges per day. The responding to ascending does not cost one of the charges of the other stones. Just keep that in mind. And while the orcs were attacking, while you were attacking them, a dark-skinned elf, which Oguumak might have recognized, but the rest of you might be unfamiliar with, has popped in to help the rest of you.
So, is it confirmed that what it does is piercing damage?
Whatever's a 1d10 weapon.
I
Pick
was
the
able to
most
find
expensive 1d10 weapon. I don't care.
would never do that to you.
I'm saying to do it.
I picked the halberd because I'm pretty sure that is 1d10. And it also does slashing damage. So I guess my character would probably understand it better.
Up to you.
But also,
All right.
I'll look for the other ones to see if any of them that do only 1d10 are.
Okay, I want to streamline this. So, Axel, you picked up. What did you pick up?
A halberd, I guess.
And there was another one, right?
Yes, a hand axe.
Okay.
Which I'm pretty sure can be thrown. Yeah.
Yep.
And it does more damage than the javelins, I'm pretty sure.
No, they don't. I was calling it like a one-handed, like, battle axe. which I think is more
My
expensive.
javelin skill.
It's 1d8 damage, I believe, for this battle axe.
Oh, I already have a battle axe, and that's not really
Still,
a pole.
It could be sold. Let's just. Prika picked up.
I said it was a halberd.
Prika picked up the short bow, 10 arrows, 2 daggers. Axel picked up a halberd battle axe. That leaves a sword and a
You're
shield.
giving me a battle axe?
It's the 1d8 axe. Isn't there like a 1d8 axe?
Oh, actually, I might only
It's like
have...
1d10.
Oh,
And
I have the
that's
great
the great
axe,
axe,
not
isn't
the
it?
battle axe.
There's got to be a
Oh, yeah.
1d8 axe, right?
I don't remember.
So I get more axes. My character actually kind of loves
Cool.
axes, so...
So
I'm
Axel
gonna
picked up
collect-
the halberd and a battle axe. That leaves a sword and shield
So no hand axe.
and a great axe. No hand axe. So
Sadness.
there's a sword and shield, a great axe, and I think that's the last of all the weapons, right? So who picks up
great
sword?
axe?
Who picks up sword, shield, and great axe?
So it's a great axe or a battle axe?
It's the 1d12 version.
I guess I'll pick up the great axe. I thought it was a battle axe, but I guess no, I can't use that now.
But you at least picked it up. So like, I want somebody to pick them up so we can just sell them later. Like, let's get through this, please.
Kendrick will pick it up.
Kendrick picks up the great axe.
Yep.
And then the sword and shield.
Svaldor will pick it up.
Okay. All right. So everything that I have said has come to pass. What are y'all doing? And then the 3 sending stones. You guys have to eventually figure out who gets those, but somebody put them in their bag for now to be distributed.
I guess. So I can't. So they don't have the hand axe now, correct? I need to delete
Correct.
that.
It's the 1d8
well-
version of an axe. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, then I'll pick up the battle axe.
Cool.
If no one else. Yes, I guess my character would actually really like that.
Okay, we are moving on from that stuff. You guys are RPing now. What are you doing? Battle over. Orcs have been looted. What's up?
I
Hey.
believe we should head on back.
Yeah, I think we should head back onto town. Maybe find some stuff we could buy. And also sell these gems that I got. We'll split it evenly. That sounds nice.
I don't recall Axel getting the gems.
I'm holding on to them.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Axel
he
was
is.
there when you guys did the gem thing?
Yes, he,
I was
yeah,
there
the
praying.
gem and
Oh,
hidden
yeah,
inside
you
the...
joined the prayer. Okay. By the way, I said 21. That's not divisible by 6. I'm just going to say you found 24 gems worth 10 gold each.
Mhm.
So change that to 24. Prika is going to pipe up because she's a rogue. Right. I happen to be like, I happen to see Axel picked up this necklace from this dead skeleton. I just want to make sure that gets into like, cause I'd like a cut of that.
Oh, you'll get a cut of it. Don't worry.
Okay, just want to make sure. Hi, by the way.
Hi. How are you doing?
Ah,
I haven't really been talking that much.
Nah, I'm
You're
very,
actually good.
very sneaky.
My character laughing.
If I don't want to be seen, then it's pretty hard to see me.
It's fine. I'm
Um,
very to see.
on your way back, Og will indeed stick. He will go spend some time with Adartha, whatever her name is, the woman who makes potions. So that's currently why his character will not be on the rest of the mission. I just really want to learn how to make these potions. You know, I think it'll be beneficial. So,
I could teach you.
I mean,
I'm joking. I don't
Yeah.
know how to teach people.
that's
really.
okay. Yeah. She's old. She needs some help too. I just want to give her some help.
You know,
So he's gonna stick around there. He'll also help her to go get some herbs around because he does have the herbalism skill, so he can do that for her. And
it would have been hilarious if you made her Luna.
yeah,
That would have been funny.
Og's gonna do that. Kendrick is unfortunately going to join us in Nomengard because that's where he has been directed to find the thing. So he is going to come with us. And
Who is Kendra?
he's the vampire wizard investigator, Private Eye.
Okay.
The one you just witnessed bite the orc to death. Or not.
Wait, what?
Depending on how we figure.
What?
I know.
Excuse me?
Ignore that, but
Ignore that because that's a big reveal.
I know.
don't
It
think
will.
that could
Again,
cause a-
it didn't happen unless
It
Kendrick
didn't happen.
allows it to happen. So yeah, we'll figure it out later.
Even though in Baldur's Gate, I'm having my character.
All good. We're moving. We got a game to play here. All right.
Yeah, we do.
So you guys get back to town, and you can put your. I think your tokens are mostly still on this scene. I'll.
Yep.
Remove Crackthorn
I
for
need
now.
to unexpand it from my screen.
Prika's with you. Oh, she's not on top of you. Who are missing? Axel, you're not on here. You're on here now, so there's your token.
Good.
And yeah, that's all we need right now. You guys get back to town. What you doing?
I think I'm gonna first I'm going to look for an maybe alchemy shop first of all.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Svaldor will, without telling anyone, just randomly decide to go in one direction and start doing a sort of door-to-door, are you a follower? Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior Eldan?
I think if I heard that, my character would be like,
Okay,
"Calm
hold on, dude.
down." Sorry.
Svaldor, would you be doing this? Would you be trying to peel off in any kind of stealthy way? Or do you want to say anything to the group?
Let's go stealthy, even though I have a disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah, good luck.
That's a 6.
Alright, I'm assuming there are some passive perceptions in the rest of the group, probably much higher than that. Even though you guys are all just walking jauntily along. Passive
I'm
perception
pretty
does
sure all of us have passive perception.
Possibly,
above
yeah.
that. I have a 12.
So I'm pretty sure anybody in the entire world would have seen this 6 stealth guy start to wander off from the group.
I'm like, hey, what are you doing? My character looks off.
My goddess bids me to preach.
Oh. I would maybe preach, but I'm pretty sure most people already worship the moon at some, or not worship the moon, but believe in the moon god. So I don't really see a need, but I guess your god might be a little bit less known. You would have a...
Okay. Prika is just gonna be like, okay, bye. Nice to briefly meet you.
Nice to
Og
briefly meet
is
you.
not there. Kendrick would say, "You do what you need to do. I understand."
I understand too.
And GD, you want to do anything?
I'm gonna look for. I'm gonna try to. I don't know how I'm supposed to go about just like overhearing or looking around to see if there's anyone, like maybe a wanted poster in that's within the town,
Okay.
someone that needs to be killed.
So that's. I'm asking specifically at this point in time what you are doing as Svaldor is walking or walking away, not slithering, because you have
be
humanoid
funny.
feet. Yeah, walking
It's
away.
slithering away.
It would be funny if you just grabbed him
He
by-
doesn't care. He's
Okay, that's fine.
He can go do what he needs to do. That's
Cool. So Svaldor has made his exit, and again, your new character is gonna come back with the same loot that Svaldor has. I'm not gonna fuck with that.
Are we
Sorry,
Is there a
go.
herbalist?
Hold on, Axel. Hold on just a second. And Svaldor, what?
are we speaking about the same magic items they come with when they started?
No, you still get your choice of
Okay,
one appropriate to your yeah.
so the gold from Svaldor just transfers over.
Gold
Essentially.
and any loot that Svaldor took. So those weapons, we're just gonna say, yeah.
That'll
So Svaldor walks off. Axel's going off in search of an herbalism or alchemy shop. I am more or less going from this map that we're on, and this is kind of a smaller town. It's a mining town. I'd say really. You know what? Actually, go ahead and give me either investigation or perception, Axel. Whichever you think is better.
My.
Oh.
Oh, actually, no. My perception isn't better. So I guess investigation. I got a 16.
16 is good.
16, I guess.
As you are looking around, wandering around through the streets and the shops and whatnot, you would no, unfortunately, you've checked out this entire small town within a matter of minutes. There doesn't seem to be any place that seems to be good at or producing alchemy potions.
Okay, then.
Yeah, nothing in this town.
I guess I'll buy another. I will look to see if I can buy another of those arm. My brain's trying to remember what they're actually called.
Whatever, the
I
shield,
guess-
hand, fist thingy.
I'm pretty gauntlets. I
Yeah.
guess yeah, they are gauntlets.
The shield punch gauntlet thing.
And they're more just gauntlets, but yeah.
But it's the same thing that you wanted, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And for now, you don't get any bonus on the additional gauntlet.
Well,
pretty
it
sure.
would just be going up to 2, which is a shield. But
I'm
I
pretty
guess
sure.
it
I'm
makes
pretty
sense.
sure the way these are written, like you don't get that extra bonus yet. You might later,
I guess if you don't want it.
or with +1. I'm pretty sure we
Yeah.
talked about that.
It would turn into a 1d8 if I attacked with both of my fists.
Sure,
Basically.
Svaldor has. You guys have just. You don't know where he is. You can't see him. He's somewhere. Prika, I suppose, or whatever this rogue without a name so far, or Kendrick or Oguumak's not here either. Oguumak's way down here. I'm pretty sure you guys got a bounty, right? Like, there was some reason you went to the dwarf place. Like, I think I overheard there was some
There was a
monetary.
bounty there.
Yeah.
We don't.
Do you guys want to, like I helped, so I think we should get that gold.
Yeah, I guess.
Right. I feel like I'm railroading here, but you guys go to the town master's hall, and you talk to the guy. He is dismissive. He's like, "Yes, what do you want?"
Hey, calm down. Don't worry. We're not here to give you any trouble, or at least I'm sorry if we did.
No trouble. Just what do you want?
Oh,
What's going on?
sorry.
Who are you? What do you want?
Oh,
By the way,
Well,
this
we
is
dealt
just,
with-
he doesn't come out of his door. He just got this door, solid oak door, little slot. He doesn't really even see you guys. He just hears you.
well, we dealt with 2 of the things for you.
Which were,
We warned the old lady out in the town, and then
already
we,
paid you for that.
we-
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yep, you already paid us for both of them then. And then we dealt with the mining village thing, the
Do
dwarven mining.
you
thing.
have proof of that?
Don't we have a writing?
Yep.
Who has that?
One of you.
She.
Probably
Who-
Kendrick.
Yeah, I think Kendrick has it. Not gonna lie.
Probably
Oh.
Kendrick.
Well, shit. Then Kendrick hands it over and slides it through the slot. Here is our proof. And Mary reads it like, stubborn dwarves as always, but all right, here's your 50 gold each. And he gives you 50 per person.
Thank you.
So I'm going to make sure that Kendrick knows he's got an extra 50. Unless you just want to add it.
I'm adding it to
Okay,
Kendrick's.
then I will not write it down.
I'll will need to add it later.
Og, I need to write that down. Prika gets the 50. I'll put that. She helped. And maybe she even talked to the guy on the slides. Like, I'm going with those guys. They don't know it yet, but I get a reward too, right? Yeah, so whatever. And Axel, you control your own character. Svaldor, that's just going to transfer to whatever. GD, you're here, so you got your 50 added.
Well, I guess my character will say thank you. Hope you have a good day. Any
You
other
guys-
things you need us to deal with?
You guys are still going to Nomengard, right? Because that's where I heard the special weapon for fighting the dragon is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, but anything else you need us to do?
No, that's it for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let us know if you need anything else.
Cool,
I
off you
guess-
go.
I guess you guys want to give him a sending stone so he can just tell us when he needs anything. He would look back at the party.
Kendrick is going to shake his head no.
Okay, then no,
Oh.
let's not.
We want to keep these.
All right. So, you guys do have Nomengard you can go off to. You have this town, which has a provision store, an inn. It is currently, sorry, I'm not the best right now at keeping track of all this shit. I know I do have a thing here. Go ahead, sorry.
So a sending stone comes apparently in pairs. So do you mean we have 3 pairs of sending stones?
No, these 3. I know what the game says. These 3 are all linked. Each one has 3
Okay.
charges, and a response to something else sending you a sending because you get your free response does not cost a charge. So in theory, roughly 9 sendings between all 3 of them. It was 6 p.m. in game time, more or less, when you guys kind of finished up after Og went down and Svaldor healed him. After the orc battle, 6:30 at the very latest. Another hour, 2 hours to get back here. It is night. It is
How many days have passed? Just asking.
none yet,
Okay, good.
but it is night. Roughly 8:30.
What is the moon status?
It hasn't changed.
Okay.
You have your 14 days. I'll let you know.
Mhm.
You're doing good at keeping track so far. GD, what were you saying?
Are we going straight there, or are we gonna do our side stuff until then? Like the
I guess we should probably rest.
downtime
first.
or whatever it was.
So that's what we can
should
do.
rest.
It is roughly 8:30. You guys didn't in our chat make any indications of which if you wanted to do downtime stuff in between quest
I'm
stuff?
okay with that. I would be okay with doing some, like, maybe cooking to use those stat things that you were talking about.
Like, do you guys?
This downtime would also be a good way to introduce the new character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You guys
and
wanna
also a good way
say
to introduce the new things.
One
the
day,
cooking things.
2 days, 3.
Well, how long do you
If
think
they-
it would take me to find ingredients, make potions, and then also cook for the party those meals we were talking about to give them a little bit of a boost in stats?
Fuck, you and I should have talked about that off screen.
Yeah.
With any
Oh.
downtime, what would the rest of you want to be doing with it?
I would probably say that we would only want to stay a day, or at least
Yeah,
one
that should
night,
be enough for me.
and have to go to Nomengard, because it was pretty late when we got back.
Yep.
We still have this. We have some kind of urgency that we need to get something done. So we would
will
only want to stay over for one night and then head on to Nomengard the next day.
So
I
you
will
just
say it being sorry.
Is
you
what I
just
would
want to
imagine.
stay overnight, just get your long rest, and then go in the morning, kind of thing.
That's what I would imagine.
Okay, Gravedigger.
I have a little more time, and my character has a little more time in his day, so he's gonna.
Yeah, when you were walking into town, this is how I'm gonna rule it. You roll a perception check. For you're looking out for people for ne'er-do-wells, daddies.
13.
Okay.
Very average roll.
I have to roll pretty high with a 13 for something to be happening. I rolled a 6, so you do not see anything happening that you would consider.
Or here, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, see or hear.
I would say the rituals I need to do to make the food actually give more stats, like maybe +1 to some skill, would probably take a day. I would say. That would
Okay,
make
so
sense.
for cooking in general, the only rule that I know about cooking is that if you cook during a short rest, then it gives an extra hit points, some amount of hit points back per hit dice spent.
Mhm.
If you want to cook food that gives other benefits, we really need to talk about that in downtime, because I can think of maybe like a +1 to con, because you're still a young character. Maybe a
still
+1
kinda
to
young, yeah.
strength, like strength mod, like
Yeah,
these are
like
mods,
+1
not
is fine.
yeah.
Yeah, +1 is fine. I was just saying that it would. I would say a day sounds
But
like a
you-
good amount of time.
You also won't kill things that aren't
Well, I
aberrations
mean,
or
I would be
whatever.
feeding the other party members.
So you'd have to buy meat in theory or other things to cook with. So we'll have to talk about it.
Well, I'm
'cause-
okay. I'm okay. Actually, I'm okay. I'm just. I only can. As you remember, I can only kill things to eat them.
I don't remember that, so that's okay. I thought
That
it was just
was in the-
aberrations and fiends.
Well, I only kill things that I'm
Okay.
going to eat.
We'll have to talk
Because
about this
we-
out of game, because it's just gonna take too much time in game if we do that. So hit
I
me
guess
up
then we'll just
anytime
say
during the
one
week.
night.
Hit me up. Yeah, if you want to cook overnight or like some kind of meal for the group, if the group does want to stick with you to eat it, which is their choice, I'll say you can cook a dinner. I'll say you guys could have picked up some meat somewhere, purchased it for not like almost nothing, and if you want to have it give +1 strength or +1 con until the next for 24 hours, I'll just say. Your
Okay,
choice.
yeah. I'll say con for everyone, because con is pretty much the best stat. It also gives them a higher health.
I'd say Og is gone. He's staying with the widow, the midwife. I don't know what Kendrick's diet is. I do know. Yeah, I don't know if he can eat real food. So
I think he
I
can.
don't know what he
just,
said.
He can. He has a thirst
Yeah.
for blood that he is. It's possible. Okay, you
Yeah.
can say your character has full control over his like hunger for blood, but I don't think he saying that for his character. Like his character has done it
He and
a
I
few
have had.
times,
Well, see, the thing is, he doesn't. He has a hunger for something. It doesn't have to be blood. It could
Well,
also be
chose
like
blood,
dreams
though.
or something, and I
At
don't
least
remember
from
what he
what I
chose.
remember, Dampier,
He
he
chose
takes
blood.
blood, but he can, if he's a Dampier, he can eat other things. He just has a hunger for blood.
It's not what we do in the shadows where they throw up profusely if they eat anything that's not.
No.
Okay.
He can eat anything
Tokyo
else.
Ghoul.
I would say then Kendrick would benefit from whatever food Axel's preparing. If Gravedigger chooses to stick with them after having noticed no criminals, you would benefit. It's up to you. We're just gonna say Kendrick does it.
I want to shop.
Yeah. Do you want to shop
Do you want me to
now,
roll for
or do you
this?
want to shop in the morning? Because it's late, it's night. I'd say it's 8:30. Some shops might be open.
Yeah, I'll look if there's anything for now.
What are you looking for?
Yeah. Maybe maybe it's just something that sells like item. Like I'm not looking for weapons or armor, so nothing of that sort. But I am looking for like things, just in general.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
You
You figure that out. You take some time to figure that out. On your guys' way back, you could have stopped because Oguumak was going there. You could have purchased some potions from the midwife. So I'll let you kind of retroactively do that if you want to. You each still have one on your person. So
Could I possibly also... Do you want me to roll a cooking tools roll, or... And then also I would need to look for... I would need to be creating potions possibly, or figuring out what I can do with the moss,
okay.
I guess.
Okay. We will also tackle that in downtime.
Okay,
We gotta
that makes
figure-
sense, yeah.
The moss stuff, I don't know. We'll figure out what that, because I know I know it can do something. I just haven't figured out what. We gotta come up with You can also
I'll need
have
to look. I'll do research.
done some nature
don't
and
worry.
perception checks while you guys are walking back to harvest other things. If you want to do that, just
I'll do like one, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
that's probably a good enough thing.
go ahead and roll. Gravedigger, if you figure out what you want to be looking for, you have the list of things that I gave you guys as far as prices and options. Just ask me if it's available.
I'm sorry for doing this to you, but I got a 23.
Okay.
A dirty 23.
Yeah. There's no natural 23, so
Well, I mean, it's
Anyway.
it's not a nat 20.
That's
That's what I
whatever.
meant.
Yeah. 4 more units. These are gonna be your choice. How you want to disseminate? That's probably not the right word, but how you want to divide. You have 4 units. They can either be forest herbs or what's like
Maybe like, what type of forest is it?
it's just forest. So forest
I will just
herbs
guess wood.
or
Forest.
not prairie. What's the freaking word for it, guys? Kind of like you just see a meadow herbs. Let's just... So forest herbs or meadow herbs. If you want to take 3 of one, 1 of another, or 2 and 2, or 4 of one, whatever. Your choice. And I don't know how
I'll
they're...
take the
Whatever.
birchwood and
Whatever you
I'll-
decide, doesn't matter. I don't know how they're going to be used yet. We'll figure that out. We'll have another discussion offline.
Don't worry, I already know of a mushroom that it could be from a forest.
Cool. That's Axel pretty much taken care of for now. Gravedigger, what were you looking for specifically?
like item wise.
Sure, yeah.
I'm looking for like I guess I want something that isn't armor, but like wares. I want wares, pretty much.
It's a pretty broad category, my friend. And while Gravedigger is trying to figure this out, Seraphine, how do you believe your character would meet everybody else? Do you think it's now at night while Gravedigger's shopping? Are you attracted to the smell of Axel's cooking?
Flamel would be interested in smithing and trying to see how the smiths in this area are doing their craft.
So maybe you're hanging out in the Fandolin Miners Exchange area. That's the southwestish. Or the Lion Shield Coster, which I believe is. I think that's
Probably, yeah, probably
okay.
more here.
So GD, what are you looking for? What do you want from that gigantic list, or any list that you find online? We'll figure it out.
You know, where was the list at?
It is. I gotta find it again. Alright, it should be viewable in the Sunday group.
Checking it out. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Also, like if
Buy
you
an acid vial is 150 gold. What?
if you, it might not be available. Just like you gotta ask if things might be available. And the prices might be different. That's just kind of what I think I want to go off of. If I'm open for a discussion, and you guys can always try to haggle and shit. Also,
I just noticed that acid 150. I was like, what?
yeah, you can just go, like what I did with some of my characters, I just went into the inventory on D&D Beyond on my character sheet, and I just clicked on manage, and you can just filter by armor, potion, ring, blah blah blah. You can filter by common, magical, etc. Like my character just went and bought like caltrops and crowbar and a grappling hook, because they're all those common items, and just go crazy.
Can
I
How would I go about buying a shovel?
fucking
There's a lot of shovels in the mining area.
two silver.
Okay, and then how would I go about buying? So, like, what if I wanted to buy stuff to like make the shovel better?
How so?
I don't know why I'm laughing.
So, so you know that thing where it's like when you want to make something and it says you need this much gold worth of materials to make it, type of deal.
He wants to upgrade that shovel into a shovel +1, I guess.
No, I don't need that shovel to be a shovel +1. Oh, that would be cool though. That's a good idea. But I was like, what if I could make a shovel that was like a great axe or something, but it's like a big, hefty shovel that I can swing.
You would have to commission
Okay.
I would say like the Miners Exchange. Those people could probably, there's probably a blacksmith in there somewhere. You're looking for
Okay. Yeah,
kind of like, it would basically be the same as it would be, yours is currently 1d6 or 1d8 versatile.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for? Like, what damage expression are you looking for here?
I'm looking for a two-handed weapon.
So it's
Maybe
not
like a
versatile.
10.
It's just two-handed off the bat.
Yeah, I want a heavy shovel. That's like just damage.
And you want to be able. You're gonna lose your shield.
If I use it, yeah. When I
'Cause you-
use it,
yeah, I
I
was
will
gonna say, you
not
currently
be wielding a
cannot.
shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How much
It's
does
if I'm feeling-
how much does a great axe cost?
How much does a great axe do in damage?
According to your list, it's 12 gold pieces at the source, 18 locally, and 36 at the city.
Like, yeah, you could just buy a great axe and just pretend it's a fucking shovel. We can. I don't care. Like, if you want to like have this kind of thing commissioned to look more like a shovel, then you can spend an extra 3 gold to do so. But if you just want to like buy a great axe and just label it as a great shovel, then I don't care. It's
But like,
3 gold.
I'm just. If you want to make it simple, I'm just saying that roleplay wise, I don't think anyone's gonna have a great axe shovel lying around. You know.
No,
To
God, no.
buy.
Why would they? So, what I'm saying is, because this is Fantasyland, if you just want to buy a great shovel, then you can buy it for 12 gold, the same price as a great axe. If you think you want to make it more realistic and have them kind of craft a great axe, but also like make it not a great axe, make it a giant shovel, another 3 gold for their effort.
So
15
gold
total
for my great axe shovel.
Your great shovel.
And we just say I got it, like it worked? Or when will I have it? Or I commission someone? This is downtime.
Because I think that unless you're going to argue with the rest of the group to like spend another day, I think it's not going to be hard. Like, these guys are making. There's a threat of a dragon here. There's also, you know, bandits and shit that need to be taken care of, and guards that need to be provided with weaponry. So they're making a great axe a day, maybe, so they can, with the extra 3 gold for their time and effort, they will just do it. So it'll be ready for you in the morning.
Okay. So 15 gold, and it's gonna be one of those like square shovels. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't come to a point.
I don't give a shit. I mean that in the nicest way, like whatever you want it to look like, is your prerogative.
Visually, it's cool.
You want it to be square, or is it gonna be like rectangular?
Yeah, kind of like, it's one of those rectangular looking ones. Doesn't come to a point, so there's no stabbing. It's just pure slash. And I also show them my blueprints for a shovel that I have an idea for. I'm like, this is what I want.
Okay.
It's like,
wait, so is this the same shovel that you just commissioned or a different one?
yeah, this is the one that I basically, my character has like a drawn out blueprint of what he wants the shovel to look like.
So this one, the 15 gold. Okay, yeah.
That's what he gives them, just roleplay wise.
Yeah, cool. They do it. They'll say, yeah, this is weird, but I mean, the extra gold can help me very much. So yeah, I'll have it for you tomorrow morning.
Do they know who I am?
They rolled a nat 20.
Oh God.
Yeah. They don't let on. A little bit maybe out of fear. But they've also maybe heard that you mostly take out bad guys. So these guys are they're hardworking, you know, blue collar, just and then in the morning when you pick it up, here you go. It was a pleasure helping you out. Thank you for your service.
He'll just nod and take it and walk away.
So, Seraphim, sorry, what's your new character's name?
Lamel.
Flamel, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you believe you would have met up with, like, you can do it one at a time if you think you said you were going to be in like the mining, blacksmithing kind of area?
Yeah, so I would have definitely seen Gravedigger.
At night or in the morning picking it up?
In the morning, picking it up probably.
Okay. Go ahead and try to roleplay that with a man who doesn't speak.
Well, isn't that an interesting shovel?
He stops because he's like mid walk and he looks over and he's like holding it with both his hands, kind of admiring it, he's nodding. Just glad someone appreciates it.
And at this point in time, what does Gravedigger see?
Let's see.
Who's he looking at? I'll be right back. I can still hear.
Minus one. Oh, okay, okay. First thing Gravedigger sees is that this person is about 6 foot tall, and you see a huge mask. A huge white mask covers his entire face. And there's about, looking into his eyes, you see like 2 blue pinpricks of light. And his entire body is covered in a robe, in a really nice fancy robe, but still almost black. If you do see any skin, it'll be in between where the gloves and the robes. I can't remember what that's the robe sleeves. Between the sleeves of the robe and the hands and the gloves, as well as the boots and the bottoms of the robes, you might see some flashes of blue. Other than that, all you see is that his hair that's not covered by the mask is a little bit reddish brown. He's about 6 feet tall. I think you're still taller, and yeah, he's much more. He's leaner than you.
So, covered mostly in robes and clothing. Any skin that might be peeking out between robes and gloves would be like blue colored, and hair is roughly like reddish brownish colored, if you can see it. 6 feet tall, okay. And a white mask the entire face.
Yeah, about a white mask look.
Okay.
And you will see that in one of the gloves he has a ring with the top at the very top, very small, as it looks like a dragon. Like small symbol of a dragon face at the top of his ring.
Alright, GD, that is what you see. He's complimented you on your intricate and weird shovel.
He's just kind of like, he stops because of the hearing someone talk to him, and he's just kind of admiring his own shovel while nodding in agreement, like he's like kind of caressing the sharpened edges happily.
My character, Axel probably. Axel.
I don't know if you're there.
Area?
Yeah, I don't know if you're there right now. Hold on just a second.
May I take a look? Please, don't worry. I am something of a smith myself.
He kind of reaches out both hands and shows it off over to you.
So let's actually pause for just a second here. So Axel, this is happening in the morning. Gravedigger, I believe, would have taken part in your feast. Kendrick took part in your feast. You took part in your feast. This newbie, if you would offer, I would suppose that Prika, or this rogue, would take part in your feast. And Og is currently gone. So, first off, Gravedigger, do you believe you would have tried to slip out in the morning? Like, also, where were you guys staying at night? Do I need to charge you guys for an inn? Like, where were you all staying?
I literally sleep outside. My character sleeps outside.
Yeah, my character he sat he sat down outside and didn't look like he was sleeping, but he was.
You guys are fucking
Sat
weird
outside of the
shit.
tent.
Hey, my character literally grew up in the woods.
That's fine. Yeah, Prika would have spent some money, so on a room.
Kendrick probably also spent some money.
Yeah. So let's
I-
take a note, or actually just subtract it right now. It's 5 silver per room.
Also, for those meals I made, I would like to add in my feet, which allows me to give. Oh, actually, no, that's just regaining extra hit points.
On a short rest, right?
Yeah, that's
How
on a short
much?
rest.
5 silver
much
for a
silver-
room.
No, how much silver in a gold?
10.
And silver in a gold, so yes, 5 silver.
Um,
Sorry, I just want to
That,
mention
yeah,
that.
you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Did you
I'm
get?
very confident.
So okay, Gravedigger, start first. When you were going to, okay, Axel, do you believe you would have been sleeping like in the woods nearby, or just outside somewhere in general? Like where?
I guess in the woods nearby. Well, actually, he doesn't really realize any of the like social norms against like just sleeping in the middle of nowhere in a city. So he probably just sleeps in the middle.
So whereabouts do you think you'd be? Like, show me on the map, please. Like, put your token there.
I have to re-enter the map. No.
Yeah.
Also,
that-
I don't know if they can add a plus to their modifier in Dungeons and Dragons, so we're just
Oh,
gonna
you
have
can,
to
yeah.
remember.
You can
How?
remember, or you can. It's hold on.
I'm pretty sure you're only able to do it for the actual
You
score.
can.
Yeah, I've done it. You click on like the 12 or the number underneath your modifier, and then you can go to like the other modifier or override score to change it.
Oh,
You should remember
other
to change it
modifier?
back, but I'll try to
Oh,
remember.
that only adds a +1 to the actual Constitution score, not the modifier.
It adds whatever number you put in there.
Not to the actual modifier, to the score.
I just put a 2 to my intelligence on my character, and it added 2 intelligence, which boosted my modifier by 1. So
So
it boosts your
the-
score. Yeah. Just add
So
2.
just put it to 2 because it's supposed to be a modifier. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
just add
makes
2
sense.
to whatever. Who did I say? Okay, so Kendrick ate food. And did you choose it to be con or strength?
I chose it to be con because con's better than strength
All right.
most of the time.
That does not affect me then.
I'm pretty sure that goes above 20 if it is.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
So yeah, if your Constitution's a 20 right now, just put it up to a 22.
Wait, it makes my con go up by 2?
Yes, it makes your
It just
con
makes
go
your
up.
modifier +1. However you want to do that.
So yeah, just do it as that way because it's the
Axel,
easiest way.
Prika, GD, Kendrick. That was at night. I don't think I'm missing anybody. Yeah, I'm not saying. Okay, that's it. Okay, so, Axel, sorry. Where do you think you would have fallen asleep? Now that you're back on the map.
Just probably around the tavern where the others are sleeping at. Just sleeping on the floor, outside of it.
Sorry, go ahead.
How long does the food thing last?
24 hours.
24 hours.
Oh my gosh,
Also,
dude.
I would say it only brings up your score to the next even number. Basically.
It doesn't matter for
It doesn't
5e.
matter. Yeah, it doesn't. Just +2.
Okay, so Prika would have been staying in the inn because it's an inn. Kendrick, you said would probably staying there as well, separate rooms. And Axel would have fallen asleep. Let's say
Separate rooms.
behind the inn in like this kind of
Yeah.
grassy field. Gravedigger, where
doesn't
would you have
care.
fallen asleep?
I could just Let me look.
This is the inn, by the way.
One room apart
Yeah.
because they're scared.
You
It's
could like.
male, female thing, propriety, whatever.
Fine. Oh, male, female. Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Is there
Sorry.
any like
I didn't realize.
benches outside, or like
Sure,
a
dude.
low wall he can sit on?
Yeah.
He just sits there.
Sits and
Sorry for
sleeps, but not
mentioning it, I
sleeps.
shouldn't have commented.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. So, given that,
Rats.
what... this gets so much in the weeds, but this is what D&D is all about. So what, do you think both of you would rise with the dawn? Or, and let's say it's regular Earth. So, the sun rises in the east. So technically, I think
Even
it
with
would
Dungeons and
hit
Dragons, yeah.
it would hit Axel first, but not long after Gravedigger would be hit. Do you guys rise with the sun hitting your eyes, or are you shielding yourself like from light?
No, I wake up.
Okay.
I've been up for the last 4 hours.
So okay, you rose before the sun.
Yeah.
All right, sure, yeah, that's fine. And where were you? What were you doing for these 4 hours?
Shoot. Do you think I can do another perception?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, it would probably have to be even
No.
higher since there's no one talking. Probably this.
I mean, we are
early.
talking like 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. ish.
Yeah.
It's good
17.
perception.
You might catch my character talking to himself.
Unfortunately, I did roll a 3, and even with a perception of 17, I would say probably that means that nothing is going on.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Okay, so you're just patrolling until until this place opens to have your shovel ready.
Can I see what this Shrine of Luck is all about?
That is where Svaldor was praying. In the first, in session 0, technically. It's just a shrine that, you can pray to the goddess or god of luck. You can pray to whatever you... It's a shrine meant for prayer.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He'll just be like waiting out the outside
Okay.
the smith.
And then Axel, once you woke up, and do not metagame based on what you know GD is technically doing this morning, like what would you think that you'd be doing?
Maybe go out in the woods and go hunting for food for next
Perfect.
day.
Give me a... This would be survival.
Survival is great, actually, for me.
Cool.
Let me roll. I got a 23.
Shit. Yeah,
If I find a bear.
no, definitely not a bear. You don't want to do that.
I could probably take on a bear.
Bear meat also
if I
doesn't,
had time.
as far as I know, from not from
Yeah.
real life, but from what I've heard, is bear meat doesn't taste great.
That doesn't sound old.
You find whatever animals you so choose, and you can do whatever you want. But
You know what?
enough meat to last for 3 more days of cooking, eating in general, even like feeding yourself and your group. And you understand at this point in time how to cure it, how to use salt to make it last longer,
Yeah, I
etc.
know
So
all of that.
it stores for 3 days worth of meat. You can put that in your character sheet somewhere. And you would... so go ahead, Sarah.
I did actually do research, and the mushroom that I found that would be in the birch forest, which we'll just say it's a birch forest just for making this quicker. It a lot of times can be used as like band-aids and things like that, or be created into band-aids.
Okay.
That's
So
what I found.
Of those 4 units you found, you can modify them appropriately. To
I guess I turn them into band-aids. How many band-aids do you think I could make?
we don't. We'll talk about that offline.
We'll talk about it offline.
Just remind me, because there's too much we could spitball. Okay, so This would mean that Axel is out in the forest in the morning while GD is meeting our newbie Flamel. And so that is just you two having your exchange. Flamel is complimenting the shovel. GD is like, yeah. Running his finger along the edge. And let's go from there. It's still just you two. Prika's sleeping in. She is accustomed to a little bit of luxury. Kendrick, fuck if I know what he's doing. So, how does the rest of this exchange go with Flamel, in theory, wanting to join the party?
I say that's fine.
Axel, you're not there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot.
Okay, Seraphim,
You're muted, bud.
Sorry, I was muted for a reason. But I don't even remember what the last thing I said about Gravedigger's shovel was anymore.
You said it was nice, and you wanted to take
yeah.
a look at it, and I reached out for you to
Okay.
take a look at it.
So, Gravedigger,
Sorry.
you are a buff barbarian. Flamel is not buff at all. In fact, he probably looks really weak.
It seems like you're profiling with the whole barbarian thing, but
It's just
You
from
are
what I see from the
profiling.
picture. It's from what I see.
He's
But
a
you
big
see-
guy.
But you see Flamel effortlessly wield your great shovel as if it was a dagger, moving it around all over the place.
he could be a shovel wizard for all you know.
My goodness.
How many units did I get of meat? I'm sorry.
You got 3 days worth, even if you were to share it.
So I'm just doing all these tricks, trying to make attacks, throwing it up in the air and catching it again, and then handing it back to you.
He takes it, and he's a bit stunned.
Oh my god, now we have an overpowered
Very
rolling
impressed.
Or, sure.
Axel, dude, you're not there. Just let them have their moment here.
No, I mean that's out of
I know, but
character, I should
let
say.
them have their moment. You're not. Yeah.
Well,
I would like to see what you would be using this great weapon. This is such an interesting design. I never would have thought to put these things together.
He shows off his shield that he still has on, and it's just a bunch of like the metal shield ends just bent into a like bent and welded like together into a crude circle. And then he also shows off his one-hand shovel, which is also pretty nice, but just more. It looks more like a shovel than a weapon, but it's still.
If you would give me time, I could make this shield look a little bit more presentable. Could even maybe emblazon it with a shovel if you wanted.
One of his eyebrows raises. You can kind of see one of the some of the fabric kind of move above his eye. He's kind of interested, so he takes off his shovel shield and he hands it to you. Take a look at it.
Do you want me to roll anything for this?
What are you doing?
I mean, all I did was offer that maybe I could fix this shield and make it not look so crude.
Fix it how?
It's
Round
just a
the-
super
round-
crude shield.
Yeah, round the edges, make it look nicer.
Pretty much.
Maybe put a
That'll take a long time. Though.
shovel at
Do
the
you-
front.
Like, do you have your own portable anvil and like kiln and all that stuff? Make sure you're muted if you're not talking, by the way. I try to keep the cameras open on this so that like you're Huh. That's what you chose. Okay. I thought you were going a different way with your. So, knowing that, does your warlock? Sorry. Everybody's gonna fucking know eventually, but does your subclass give you some kind of proficiency with martial weapons? Because I thought you were something else, based on you twirling around this giant fucking great axe shovel thing. I might have to make you. You're gonna have to do a check now, I think, for twirling it, because I don't think there's a subclass along there. Oh, you son of a bitch!
What did he pick as a subclass?
And then you don't know. And then which of the 4 choices in that subclass are you picking? I think you know what I'm asking. That's oh shit, that's what I was wrong. For some reason, okay. Yeah. Okay, you have. Yeah, you will. Okay, even with that thing, I want you to give me a. You can add instead of okay, so give me a d20 with your spell casting modifier, not your spell attack modifier, but your spell casting modifier. So for twirling the great shovel.
That would have been a 9.
Okay. So sorry to retroactively do this, but even with a little bit of a bonus help that Flamel has for reasons unknown as we've yet to Gravedigger, he accepts the 2-handed shovel, the big old shovel, badass weapon thing, starts trying to twirl it, and you kind of notice. Give me a perception check, Gravedigger.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
11.
Okay, yeah, you don't notice. So, he's twirling it. You do notice that, it's not entirely, like, it's not just his hand, like, you've wielded this weapon. Well, actually, you've wielded shovels in general. So you kind of understand some of the intricate hand movements when it comes to, like, doing, like, the figure 8 shit and, like, all kinds of, like, twirls and shit. You notice that like his hands aren't exactly doing what you would suspect hands would do, and while he's trying to do this, he does in fact drop it. So he's trying to look cool, and unfortunately he does drop it, but as he's picking it back up, you do notice that like his hand reaches for it, and then it kind of goes like a couple inches up into his hand. So that's what you noticed there. So he tried to twirl, tried to be super cool, dropped it, yeah, etc.
He's still impressed.
Yeah. Everything else he has said, I will say, is totally fine. And yeah, give me a roll for what you want to do with his shield. And you can add, if you have proficiency in blacksmithing tools, add your proficiency, and also add your dex modifier, because this is trying to be intricate as opposed to like strong or.
So you just want me to roll normally?
D20 plus
A
prof
D20?
plus dex.
D20 plus prof plus dex.
Unless you have like expertise in your blacksmithing tool for whatever reason.
So if I'm proficient in a tool, does that give me another 2?
No, that's just your your proficiency.
Okay. Six.
And you want to be doing this inside your thing, right?
That would be a 10. Yes.
And you okay? All right. So Gravedigger, you hand over your shovel shield, and what's your container?
The ring.
A ring can be your container?
The ring. Yes.
Really? Okay. I thought it was
The
like
ring can
something
be a
that was.
container.
I thought it was something that was actually a container, but okay. So
There's a secret. There's a secret container inside the ring.
wait. Okay. So what happens to the ring?
It stays.
It stays in midair.
It wasn't ground.
Okay, that's what I say. So okay, Gravedigger. You hand your newly acquired and paid for two-handed shovel to this absolute stranger who does an okay job twirling it around and drops it, but picks it back up. And he offers to emblazon it with some kind of like symbol or crest or whatever, make it cooler, make the edges more.
Shield.
Yeah,
The shield.
but still, try to makes it more cooler looking or whatever. And you see him, right? You see him all of a sudden disappear, and where he was, this ring drops to the ground.
What the hell?
I know you don't talk, but you're welcome to have your character do something, I suppose.
If he had food in his system, he would have shit himself. That was insane.
You want to roll a Constitution check to see if you
No.
poop
If I
your
hold
pants?
it in.
Okay. I'll allow
it. He's just kind of like eye wide. He's like, what the hell?
All right, and then you rolled. Sorry, what was your roll for the blacksmithing stuff?
10.
10. Would you be trying to do this as quickly as possible, or would you be trying to do it correctly?
I'm just trying to smoothen it out, so carefully, without
Okay.
breaking it any further.
So, I would assume, and correct me if I'm wrong, you would know what somebody on the outside of this would see as you disappear, and you don't want to freak them out as much as you can. So you would probably be trying to do it quick but good, and you be careful about the quality. So you'd get about a quarter of the way done before you, in good quality, before you figure out I should probably pop back. So Gravedigger, after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, would you just be staring at the ring the whole time? Would you pick it up? Like, what do you think you would do in those 10 minutes?
He hasn't moved an inch.
Not even touch the ring,
He's
just
still
staring at it?
Still, his eye is like, what the? He just hasn't moved the
If-
last 5 minutes.
If Gravedigger has not moved, then I'm just gonna keep on focusing.
You can see
finishing
out?
the job. Yes. I can hear. Let me see.
Okay. So, let's play this roll at a time, I suppose. Flamel, what's your next blacksmithing roll?
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, these are going to be in like
I cannot.
5 to 10 minute increments. Gravedigger, at any point in time, if you think you've waited a certain amount of time that your character would then be like, I might want to do, yeah, just let me know.
The next roll is 14.
Okay. You get another, this time is a little bit less, so like 5 more minutes, you get another quarter. So you're at half done. So Gravedigger, it has been 15 minutes at this point, unless you think you would have interrupted.
Oh. he's just kind of like tilting his head, kind of like confused, but he doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want. He doesn't want to just not have his shovel anymore. So he like sits.
I mean, you did notice
And
this 6 foot being vanish, and the ring that you may or may not have seen, doesn't matter, but the ring just dropped from where he was. If you think that your character would continue just to like look at the ring and just not move, then
yeah, he'll just look at the ring and not move. He's not. I mean, he knows something's going on. He just
blacksmithing
disappeared out of thin
roll
air.
number 3, please.
18.
All right, so you get it completed. Another 5 minutes, it's complete. It's rounded. It's whatever you want it to look like at this point.
It looks much better than before.
Okay.
And now when you raise it up, you actually see an imprint of a shovel at the top. Like,
Okay.
so
Now
like
what?
when you shield bash someone with it, it'll leave a shovel print on them. If you could.
Sure. And now what do you do?
I pop back out.
So Gravedigger, you see this 6 foot robed, somewhat blue skinned, where you can see it, blah blah. Pop back into existence, and you're like looking down at this ring on the ground. All of a sudden, poof!
The ring's now back in my finger when I pop out.
He's just sitting looking up at you now, and then he starts getting up. Just kind of stands up and looks.
And I hand the shield back
Notices
to
you
you.
have the shield, and he's like, oh, grabs it, gives it a nice look, and is nodding, and he looks at the shovel print in the front. Oh, okay. He's like, oh, okay, this is nice, and starts putting it back on, and like reaches in his bag and pulls out some of his gold, and he's like counting it, and he looks up at you, and he's like shows the gold. He's like wondering what you're gonna say. How much?
However you think.
Yeah. Shit. Well, he gives you 5 gold. I don't know if that's a
takes
lot,
5 gold.
actually.
Okay. I would say, Axel, at this point in time, you would have had plenty of time to do your foraging. You would probably be kind of right around here. Hopefully you can see where I placed your character. And this is the exact time where these two are just in this same shop doing their little weird exchange thing. Prika still asleep. Kendrick, fuck it, still asleep. Doesn't really matter.
Guess I'll look for the other people in the party.
Okay.
While he's coming up, I'm gonna suggest to Gravedigger, or to this person in front of me. While I am extremely sure that this shield will hold, perhaps I should join you to make sure that the shield is in perfect condition.
He nods. He just nods. Does your character been in this part of the town, or are they like around?
My character?
I don't know if I can ask that actually.
Does he do what?
Basically,
in this part
would
of town?
you? Has he just been around this town, or has he been out of town? Because
You have your cantrip.
If he you know, rolls a history check or something.
So you're asking the DM.
Yeah. Because I
Okay.
don't want him giving anything away. I just mean like.
Yeah,
does
you
he
were
roll
here last morning. You were here this last night. You were here this morning. Go ahead and roll me your perception check, and then Flamel can answer that maybe.
What am I? I'm rolling a perception check?
You're not rolling anything yet. Gravedigger's rolling perception.
like 2.
There's no fucking way you would have ever seen. Even if you saw him, you probably would have just been like, "Oh, a guy, cool," and then just.
Well, does Seraphim want to roll a check on if he knows my character or heard
Sure.
about him?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. So history,
His history?
Flamel.
Wow. Flamel's first nat 20.
Oh my god.
Actually, honestly, this is actually pretty appropriate, I would say. That's the reason that Flamel like kind of noticed you going to the shop, recognized who he thinks you are based on what he's heard. And Flamel, do you know enough about Gravedigger's character to like make your own decisions, or do I need to give you a little bit of?
With that nat 20, I think I know as much as you would allow me to know.
So you know that you have heard of a man, a being matching his description, matching his weaponry of choice, that has not really been approached by the authorities so far because he's really only, if he has been known by anybody to have attacked people, it is because those people are like have been known, were basically caught in the act of doing something bad, like bad, not just like stealing a one copper piece of candy from a shop, but like robbing someone, hurting someone, killing, or in the process of killing someone. You know of the name Gravedigger, that some have called him. What?
So finally, someone's actually
finally,
heard the name
right?
now.
And I would assume that's also kind of why he piqued your curiosity and you followed him in here. Maybe even why you helped him. Because maybe you champion his cause. Like that's your character decision, but I don't know. All right, that's it.
Okay. Well, my character is gonna tell him, well, if you give me a moment, there is a couple things I would like to purchase from this blacksmith, but then I will join you immediately.
Oh, he'll just he'll nod and just cross his arms and stand there.
Axel, you probably would have by this point in time had plenty of time to like peruse the town. Again, try not to metagame, but like where you might have gone looking for your party. You might think of the inn. You might think of the town master's hall. Up to you. But where do you think you would be in like the next, let's say, 5 minutes have passed?
I would look for the other players, I guess, trying to find some people, other people.
All right, so move
You
your
allow that.
token where you think you might be, or like where you think you might have.
Over here.
Would you have gone to the town master's hall? Would you have gone to the inn? Just list places you think you would have gone looking.
I guess near the town master's hall, because that's the least metagaming option.
Yeah, you would have noticed nobody there, and let's say that was about a minute, so you have another minute. You know that Prika and Kendrick stayed at the inn. You probably knew that Gravedigger also like sat outside on the bench overnight.
I guess I'll just walk a little bit further in this way, because he is kind of a wanderer sometimes, if you're okay with that.
So let's say you're going up toward the inn. Roll me a perception check, please.
Okay, I'll deal with the other stuff.
I'm gonna say it's got to be a pretty high check to have heard these two. Well, this one, because the other one doesn't talk. But
Well, my character kind of just wanders, but I guess that's fine.
he would. I don't understand why he would have wandered into this armory yet. But if you heard something while passing. Give me that perception check.
I got a 17.
You did not. You did not notice anything while you're passing this building. So you will be back at the inn, in theory, to look for the party members you know stayed there and Gravedigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Flamel has offered to go with Gravedigger to make sure that the shovel's doing all right, whatever the actual reason is. Yeah, all right, whatever. And Gravedigger has accepted so far, and yeah. If you guys would like to, I would say that the both of you have left this armory or whatever and come across Axel and the other two just near the inn, outside the inn, whatever. You can go into the rooms of Kendrick and knock on the door, whatever, the rogue.
Before that, can I just assume that I just bought the things I needed according to the
What did you need?
studded leather and jeweler's kit, which is about 26 gold and 5 silver according to this thing?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
And then can I sell
You can
the
sell
sword, the shield?
You can sell most things for half of what they cost.
Okay.
And if you want to argue for more, I am happy to entertain such things.
No, let's not make it last any longer than it needs to.
Yeah.
But I will do the map over here and then we'll just go over there.
Cool. Trust you.
Boy.
Prika, with a knock on the door, wakes up. Yeah. What are we doing next? You guys are interesting. I like following you. I like testing my ability to stay unseen. And shooting things is fun. And then Kendrick is, yeah. I mean, this is where I need to go. So, let's go.
If no one's questioning Flamel being there, let's just go.
No.
If no one else is gonna be like Prika, I think Kendrick at least probably like. Has anyone seen Svaldor? He walked off, but
Yeah, where is he? It is pretty strange for him to just wander around. Actually, no, it's not.
well, I don't know him. I know he's been
I don't
helpful.
know him either, really.
I know he got Oguumak up, and he damn near took out an entire slime by himself. But
Honestly, I think he just left the party.
yeah, maybe he doesn't want to be found, or maybe he's in trouble. Do you guys think he's in trouble?
What's this again?
Kendrick.
A character.
A grave digger will point at Kendrick and send a message in a fairly average male voice, just saying that he went off to spread his faith. Seems like a pretty important thing for him to do.
I can't say that I understand, but to each their own. We all have our things. I know I have to go to Nomengard.
I completely understand why he would need to spread the faith of his god. His god, at least from what I could manage to understand, is less known than most gods, including. I wouldn't really need to spread the faith of mine because almost everyone knows about her, but his gods seem to be a little bit less known.
Prika goes, all this god talk is boring. Can we go?
Yeah, we can go.
Alright. So if there are no further things to do in town, sorry, book time. I have to figure out travel time. So sorry. Okay. So, you were looking at 5, 10, 15 miles, and we have decreed that a mile is 15 minutes. So, that's 100 and something. Let's say 3 hours. You start in the morning. You do pass Umbridge Hill on your way to Nomengard. That is actually the best way to do it. Otherwise, you're walking along steep hills, and that could slow you down, tire you out, etc. And you don't know what's in the hills yet. So, assuming, and anyone can stop me at any time, assuming that you do pass by Umbridge Hill, you could speak with Oguumak. You could buy some potions. This is getting no response yet, so
I would probably buy some potions.
would you like to
I'll
buy?
some potions.
Okay. How many potions would you all like to buy? 50 gold a piece is the asking price.
I am buying 2.
Okay. Going once. Going.
Oh, I just
twice.
bought 2.
I got
I'm
your
not
2
haggling.
for sure. You're not haggling?
I'm not
Okay.
haggling.
I'm not gonna. Okay, they're already ordering. Sorry.
Axel? Sorry, what was that?
I guess I can look for some potions.
Look for?
Or I guess buy some potions.
How many would you like to purchase from this midwife lady?
How much are they? He would ask. How much are they?
Oh, they're 50 gold apiece. They take me quite some time and effort to make. It's how I live.
No, thank you. I'm
Okay.
fine. Don't worry about it.
That's no problem, young one. Hi guys.
Mhm.
I'm learning to make potions. I'm doing pretty good so far. Okay, I guess bye guys. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, bye.
Hey, who are you?
My name is Flamel. And you are?
What happened to Svaldor? I'm Oguumak, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, great. Not talking to you, I guess. Everybody else except for this guy I've never met before.
Hello.
I think Kendrick is the only one
hello.
that knows, other than me, what actually happened, I guess.
I remember what happened. You know what? I'm not worried about you being a fly.
Thank you. I can't change it, so thanks.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about you being
worried about us being.
an
I
antlered
thought you were
human
worried
paladin.
about it. I thought you were worried about us judging you for being a slime or being scared of it. I don't really.
It's
No.
more about keeping it a secret from like most of the world. So, if you guys
Okay,
accept
just
me,
know you don't need. Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. You're fine.
Oh.
If anyone
With-
even tried to discriminate against you, I would probably smite them.
I'm
laugh.
pretty sure you already told us you won't kill anything that's
Well, I'm not gonna kill him. Don't worry.
So
was
smite
a-
them to not death.
Smite them not to death. Just give them a lesson.
You have a
alright?
weird
Not to
weird
be
god.
Mean. Hey, I just don't want anyone picking on you, buddy.
So
What to
you'll
say to 'em.
okay. This conversation's not going anywhere. Have
Yeah,
fun, guys. I'm
I'm
sorry I
just
can't join
talking
you.
to-
I might join you later. And sorry, did I interrupt Gravedigger there at all?
No.
Okay,
Are
cool.
we going to go through all the traveling stuff? And all that, or
So-
are we ending soon?
The way to Nomengard is also mostly plains. You're skirting around some hills, but a total travel time between Phandalin and Nomengard of 3 hours. You stopped very briefly at Umbridge Hill to buy a couple potions and talk to Oguumak. Let's say it's another 2 hours to Nomengard at this point. If you want to roleplay some travel time, some talking to each other in that case, you're welcome to. Otherwise, once you reach Nomengard and I pop open the map for the first time for y'all, it's probably where we're gonna end.
I mean, yeah, that's cool. Sounds good to me. I just thought that maybe it would be better to travel when we have the other guys with us.
Yeah. Which would give
Because
Oguumak
I
a chance
would
to
like
leave and join you.
to join.
And- yeah.
Mhm.
That's fine.
Does he get stuff out of all that? Out of staying there all
Yeah.
the last few hours?
He's been learning how to craft health potions. Just the basic.
So how will that work? Does he just know that now, or is that on his character sheet? Does he get stuff for that?
He rolled
Spend his
really
time doing
poorly for the first 2 times in the previous session. I think it was the previous session. One of those, whatever. However, since he's been gone, I'll probably have him roll a few more times again when we do the next session. I was thinking about just letting him get 80% of the way there despite rolling, just because he had to miss, and that kind of sucks for everybody. I don't like missing sessions, so I might be generous with the rolls, but
Yeah, because this is his second time going there and stopping. Because we came back
Yeah.
and got him,
yeah,
and then did something. Then he went again, so he could just do the rolls.
he had 2 rolls the first time. He's gonna get at least 3 more this time.
Yeah.
But I'm cool with you guys
Yeah.
reaching Nomengard and that being the end of the session.
If you want to do it that way. I just thought, because maybe we could do some catching up on a walk.
Yeah.
With the other characters.
Talking to
or
Flamel,
the
talking
other
to
players when they're alive.
I can do my best to role play the rogue, and either myself or Seraphine could role play Kendrick as best we can.
Yeah. We could do whatever.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say the session normally is about 4 hours ish long. We're coming pretty close to that. We didn't take a long break in the middle, so I'm okay ending in the next 13 minutes or 25 minutes or whatever. So
I'm
Y'all-
sorry for saying that. That was mean, actually.
what did you say? Or do you not want to repeat it?
Nothing.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying that honestly, this is probably a great ending point. Because
Yeah.
we're already going to another.
But there's
thing.
room
I'm
room to
sorry.
role play. There's room to get to know each other. So from Phandalin to Nomengard, including the stop at the windmill, 3 hours total. You guys are not going to run into any bandits or any roaming whatever bullshit. So if there's any getting to know each other you guys want to do, I mean, we're still in it, so go ahead. If not, we can end.
I would rather not
I-
have to control Kendrick's character for roleplay purposes.
And we can save all of that 3-hour trek for next session. So Kendrick and Og meeting the new player for the first time, and sorry, not new player, but new character. Blah, blah, you know what I meant. And we can even go all the way back to town, where everybody's meeting up in the morning. That's fine with me too. I mean, however we want to do it.
Yeah,
I think it would
say-
be a good thing that the next session should start around this point where
Yeah.
Oguumak gets to just meet the person.
Let's end the session then, and I'm gonna keep the recording going if you guys want to talk about anything else, some downtime stuff, some whatever, and until everybody is left or is everybody satisfied with all of it, and we'll say either we pick up at the windmill with the widow and Oguumak, or we pick up in town because there could be some first meetings that might be interesting for people to roleplay. Like, yeah. End of session officially. Anything extra you want to do? And if you want me to stop the recording, we could just do it off recording. I mean, being live
I
doesn't.
think that's fine.
Yeah, being live doesn't serve any purpose anymore, so I can end the stream for sure.